94, players, coaches, and their families. We'd like to direct your attention to this field where Hildreth Lions co-chairman for the six-man event, Gary Fisher and Jeff Lushin, will be presenting plaques to the players and the coaches. Players, would you please meet your parents in the middle of the field as your name is called?
From what we have seen, about half or three-fourths of the time we've been here.
From Lawrence, number 11,
we had a little late start.
Kevin Carmazine.
Things are going to be okay, it looks like.
His parents are Thomas and Marilyn Carmazine.
Hill in the background, but it should be a pleasant night for football.
Starting on defense at a cornerback from Hildreth, number 12, Todd Schmidt. His parents are Joe and Pam Schmidt. From Arcadia, number 14, Jeremy Dorsey. His parents are Kenny and Barb Dorsey. From Marquette, number 15, Shelton Crouch. His parents are Will and Violet Crouch. From Arcadia, number 16, Bobby Hurlbert. His parents are Ron and Laura Hurlbert. From McPherson County, number 18, Jason Munson. His parents are Stanley and Shireen Munson. From the opening kickoff. But we'll talk about some of the special rules. Starting at a defensive end from Cedar Rapids, number 19, Steve Roan. His parents are John and Marilyn Roan. Starting at a cornerback from Arthur County, number 20, Sean Hanna. His parents are Bud and Karen Hanna. Starting at a running back from Spalding Academy, number 21, Dallas Murphy. His parents are Charles and Peggy Murphy. From Beaver Valley, number 22, Garrett Frex. His parents are Gary and Pamela Frex. Starting at a running back from Prague, number 23, Jesse Henderson. Parents Larry and Cynthia Oreda. From running back, starting at running back from Arthur County, number 24, Chance Kelly. His mother is Sandy Kelly, guardians John and Terry Hampton.
And we are back at Hildreth.
Starting at a defensive back from Prague, number 25, Chad Caranda. Parents are Bob and Roseanne Caranda. Starting at a defensive end from Taylor Loop County, number 26, Aaron Williams. His parents are Merlin and Pauline Williams.
An all-star game, and not only fans, parents, and relatives, but also...
Starting at a defensive end from Cedar Rapids, number 27, Chris Waite Watt. His parents are Bob and Joanne Watt. Starting at an end from Arcadia, number 28, Paul Hagemeyer. His parents are Al Hagemeyer and Sue Hampton.
On that borderline, maybe...
From Rising City, number 29, Jason Siffring. His parents are Marvin and Kay Siffring. From Orleans, number 30, Trevor Lamson. His parents are Ivan and Diana Lamson. Starting at an end from Taylor Loop County, number 32, Chad Buell. His parents are Homer and Darla Buell.
They look to have the advantage on the paper, but as I talked with them earlier in the...
Starting at an end from Monroe, number 33, Trent Crumley. His parents are Bert and Deb Crumley. Starting at a running back from Wallback, number 34, Jared Stinson. His parents are John and Diane Stinson. From Guide Rock, Chapman.
So I think you might see somebody come up with
Starting at a safety from Orleans, number 36, Jim Fort. His parents are Ken and Luann Fort.
I guess the story behind this, for the folks that aren't familiar, Marquette had, I believe,
Starting at a back from Marquette, number 37, Brent Jensen. Parents Doug and Vicki Jensen. From Orleans, number 38, John Christensen. His parents are Lee and Debbie Christensen. Starting at an end from Prague, number 39, Lynn Schwartz. His parents are Galen and Vicki Schwartz.
They did quite well with the numbers.
One of those
Starting at a middle linebacker from Llewellyn, number 40, Chad Livingston. His parents are Clint and Hazel Livingston.
Be back with more from the six-man All-Star game after this 1-minute timeout.
Starting at a defensive end from Milligan, number 41, Chad Frank. His parents are Dan and Sue Ann Frank. Starting at a running back from Bartley, number 42, Randy Holscher. His parents are Colleen and Aaron Vandegrift. Starting at a nose guard from Spalding Academy, number 43, David Riley. His parents are Dan and Janet Riley. Starting at center from Hildreth, number 44, Rick Adams. His parents are Dan and Pat Adams. Starting at a middle linebacker from Spalding Academy, number 45, John Riley. Parents are Mr. and Mrs. Tom Riley. Starting at a defensive end from Elba, number 46, Jason Porter. His parents are Gary and Judy Porter.
Let's focus on the West.
And starting at a center from Cedar Rapids, number 47, Kurt Mackey. His parents are Dennis and Patricia Mackey. Our student managers for the night's game from the East, from Spalding Academy, Tim Riley. His parents are Leo and Kay Riley. Our student manager from the West, from Hildreth, Ryan Knaus. His parents are Ron and Lana Knaus. Our coaches for tonight's game, for the East, the head coach from Spalding Academy, Kevin Carson. The assistant coach for the East, from Marquette, Jim Ahern and his wife Vicki. From the West, the head coach, from Hildreth, Miles Ehlers. The assistant coach from the West, from Arthur County, Steve Peterson, his wife Rose. The camp coordinator for the event is the head coach from Orleans, Jeff Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, our 1994 six-man All-Star players, student managers, and coaches. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Usually the ones with more players. Arcadia sent 3, and they just were a couple of plays of being in.
We have a couple of things that we would like to bring up to you. First off, during the past week, these players and coaches have moved in with some people in this town who have kept them and housed them through the week. We would like at this time to give a big round of applause to the host families from Hildreth. Thank you very much for your support of this event. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our national anthem. Raising the flag tonight will be the Hildreth Cub Scout Pack 184.
national anthem. We'll keep it here. And
Would you please
we are ready
rise
for
for the
the
play
1994
of our
edition of the
national
national anthem before the six-man all-star football game. We'll talk more about some of these players after this 30-second timeout.
The East All-Stars will be the home team for tonight's game.
I don't know if it's worth trying to keep any stats or not. I don't think so.
We will now be having the coin toss at the middle of the field.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, good, great. Let's see. Let's get the right down.
Captains are 16, Bobby Hurlbert. 38, John Christensen. 26, Aaron Williams.
We are back here.
And number 40, Chad Livingston. For the East, number 21, Dallas Murphy. 37, Brent Jensen. 43, David Riley. And 45, John Riley.
Have something to do with that, but Coach Kevin Carson of the Academy is sending his players out there. And for the West tonight, their captains are number 40, Chad Livingston.
We'd like to remind everybody the Hildreth cheerleaders are trying to raise money for uniforms for this year. They are holding a raffle down on the north end of the football field where the Lioness Club is selling t-shirts. These prizes will be given away at halftime. First prize is a color television. Second prize, 35mm camera. And third prize is an AM/FM headset. Tickets are $1 each or 6 for $5.
The West does have 18, so that might be a benefit right there too, Coach Gary, is that you might have some fresh legs.
Yeah, well, the rule comes from Texas. They have an all-star game every year, and that's the way they do it to make sure that all kids get to play equal time.
Running the chains tonight from Hildreth, Merv Casper, Pete Panner, and Gary Butcher. Clock operators are Joel Panner and Kyle Beck.
Everybody's getting everything explained to them, and Coach Gary, I'll let you keep an eye on that. I'm going to run down the starting lineups here. First of all, for the West, we were giving offense and defense only, so we'll take a look at that. Your offensive eight, the quarterback will be Randy Holscher of Bartley, and that's another thing you can talk about. Bobby Holder's going to be on the offense too. There could be 2 or 3 pure starting quarterbacks out there, so at any time someone might pull up and throw it. But Holscher of Bartley is the quarterback. Other offensive players, Rick Adam, 5'11", of course, they're all seniors from Hildreth. John Christensen from Orleans, Jared Stenson of Walnut, Chad Buell of Luke County, Paul Hagemeyer of Arcadia, Chance Kelly of Arthur, Bobby Holman, and Jeremy Dorsey of Arcadia will be on the offense. For defense, Tom Schmidt of Hildreth, Jason Munson of Pearson County, Sean Hanna of Arthur, Garrett Brex of Beaver Valley, Aaron Williams of Luke County, Trevor Lamson of replacement from Orleans, Jim Rowan, Jason Porter for the East All-Stars. The center is Kurt Mackey from Cedar Rapids. At one end, Len Schwartz from Craig. The quarterback, Marquette. At one end, Trent Crumbly of Monroe. The fullback, Jesse Henderson of Craig. The I-back, Dallas Murphy of Spalding Academy. The other 2 offensive players, Kevin Karmazin of Lawrence and Kent Duffy of Guidewell. On the defense, Shelton Crouch of Marquette. At defensive end, Steve Rohn of Cedar Rapids. At defensive back, Chad Caranda of Craig. At defensive end, Chris Watts of Cedar Rapids. Also on the defense, Jason Simpring of Rising City. Starting Chad Frank at Milligan, and at nose guard and middle linebacker, respectively, David Riley and John Riley. Coach, it looks like it's going to be kickoff from east to west.
Yep, north is going to receive north of the zone. Looks like.
Kicking off for the East will be number 19, Steve Roan.
All right, we are ready for football, so sit back and enjoy. We're not going to keep extremely close track of the statistics this evening.
Back to receive for the West will be number 34, Jared Stinson.
The East will kick to the West. The East has won 4 of the 5. The West would like to do something about that here. And kicking it off will be Steve Rowe. And the 6th annual All-Star game is underway. The ball is taken up at the 14-yard line, brought up the right side to the 20, to the 25, and being wrapped up there.
Kicking return by number 18, Jason Munson.
Across the 25 to the 27-yard line. And remember,
Tackled on the play by 23, Jesse Henderson.
Everyone's eligible.
25, Chad Ferranda.
Everyone's eligible to run if the proper
First down and 15.
Which is 2 people touching the ball. So if you've ever seen or heard a 6-man game before, get ready. It'll be wild.
Ball was at the 27-yard line.
40s on the field.
Wide open. Opening up in the tight formation.
High set. Quarterback. Elsher. And we have movement.
Penalty flag on the play.
Last year we went a long time before we saw a flag. And tonight they want to get the Hankies out early. Again, the field is just absolutely immaculate. This is probably the best it's looked, and it looks great every single year. But this year it didn't get rained on.
Offside. Penalty call against the East.
It's 15 yards for a first down, another rule, so it will be first and 10.
5-yard penalty will make it first down at 10.
Penalty of the game.
That's Brian Raymond.
Ball is at the 32-yard line.
Fantastic job performing.
We'll see what they can do now. Elsher in the backfield there. He's guarded by Stenson. The fullback, they'll give to the eye back. That's Chance Kelly. He gets off the left.
Ball carried by number 24, Chance Kelly.
Gain on the play of about 4 minutes.
Tackled on the play by 25, Chad Ferranda. 27, Chris Watt.
Long 5 yards to go. Teams usually like to run to get things started off, get some of the bugs out.
Gain of 4 on the play, make it second down and 6.
Right off the bat.
Ball is at the 36-yard line.
Moving the ball up the middle, soften the defense up real fast.
The fullback right now is Stenson. He's back there with Chance Kelly, the eye set. Back to pass Elsher. Over the middle, it's complete to Jeremy Dorsey.
Pass attempt from Holzer to 14, Jeremy Dorsey is complete.
And it will be our first down of the ball game.
Tackled on the play by 41, Chad Frank.
Makes the first reception of the ball game, and he'll check out.
Gain of 11 on the play, make it first down and 15 for the West. Ball 34-yard line.
See if they can take advantage of that. On the right end this time, Chad Buell. Here's the count, the snap. Handoff up the middle. Across the 30 to the 20.
Ball carried by 24, Kelly. Tackled on the play by 45, John Riley. Gain of 4 on the play, make it second down and 11. Ball is at the 29-yard line.
I expect to see a little more movement here.
Here's a little Elsher back, goes to Buell.
Pass down from 42, Randy Holscher to 32, Chad Buell is incomplete. It'll bring up third down and 11. Ball is at the 29-yard line.
6-man stuff goes is Greg Nebraska. They're always putting some good football players together. You just don't get to see them very often.
Yes, a lot of the schools out in Western Park don't even know where Fred Nebraska is at.
Yeah, if Llewellyn and Frank happen to ever play in an all-star champion and the 6-man championship game, that'd be a 2-day trip. Here we go, second, third and 11. Back to pass Elsher, looking deep, lots of time, over the middle, over throws everyone up the head.
Pass attempt by 42, Randy Holscher is incomplete. Going to bring up fourth down and 11. Ball at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line, but has the ball. Let's see what they want to do. The wind is at their back. Should they opt for a field goal? Field goals are, yes, worth 4 points. In a 6-man football. And coming out of the ball game, Rick Adam. It looks like we're going to have this correct formation and go for it. The ball game, Christensen back deep along with Stenson. Looking to Hulbert. They swing it to Hulbert. He's looking deep, throws it over the middle. It is.
Pass being deflected loses by 25. Chad Miranda. The East takes over the ball on possession of downs. It'll be first down and 15 for the East with the ball at the 29-yard line.
Well, out there over the ball for the East, their quarterback is Brett Jensen. He'll be in the backfield with Jesse Henderson and Dallas Murphy. And here's the first pitch to Murphy. We'll go back to Jensen. Jensen around the right end of the 30 to the 35. Eludes a tackler right out there.
Ball carried by 37, Brent Jensen.
11 on the play.
Tackle out on the play by number 12, Todd Schmidt.
Jensen, and so one of the kids we wanted to see tonight gets 11 on the first play right at midfield at the 40, and that'll bring up second and 4.
Gain of 11 on the play, make it second down and 4. Ball is at the 40-yard line.
I think Dallas Murphy will have a real chance to prove himself here tonight, too. He could run through a lot of defenders in the season tonight. A little more talent. Here's a pitch back to the backfield.
Ball carried by number 23, Jesse Henderson.
And Henderson gets the first down.
Tackle out on the play by 40, Chad Livingston.
And 2 running plays.
36, Jim Ward.
Coach, and they were both successful.
Gain of 6 on the play, make it first down and 15 for the East. Ball 34-yard line.
Being the favored team, they would like to get out on top early.
Coach Carson likes to drive it right at him and put a punch in the first score.
Pitch to Murphy on the right side, tries to cut it back up. A nice tackle in the backfield by Chad Livingston of Luella.
Ball carried by 21, Dallas Murphy.
Maybe 2. We'll give him a break.
Tackle led by 26, Aaron Williams. 40, Chad Livingston.
Livingston of Luella just
gain of 3 on the play, make it second down and 12. Ball is at the 31-yard line.
Murphy, short steps, you got to be quick to grab them there.
Very quick.
I think you've seen that.
Too many times.
Both teams out of the tight set. Here's the handoff to Livingston, and he tries to cut back, loses his footing.
Ball carried by 23, Jesse Henderson.
Really never got tripped up, but tried to cut quickly and lost his footing. Gain of about 5 will bring up third, and we'll call it a long 6.
Gain of 5 on the play, make it third down and 7. Ball's up the 26-yard line.
For the ball game, as checking in is Len Swartz, 6'1", in from Craig. We'll try and tell you more about all the kids as the game goes along, but right now we're trying to get them all learned up here in the press box as well. Football in 2. Here's the pitch back to Murphy. He's across the 25 to 20. There's the football. But the ball will be picked up by the East. They have the first down, it appears.
Being recovered by 33, Trent Crumley for the East.
Number 33, Trent Crumley, it looks like, from Monroe. And they're going to mark him just short. I think he would have had it had he held on, but the ball was stripped away.
Gain of 5 on the play, make it fourth down and 2.
About a yard and a half.
Ball is at the 20-yard line.
20. If they make it to the 23, they will easily have the first down. 7.5 minutes to go. Opening quarter, no score, but the East is driving. Out of the eye set, 4th and 2. Here's the snap. They give it back. They'll pitch it. It's covered in the backfield. Jensen can't find the handle.
Being recovered by 37, Brent Jensen. The East turns over the ball. Possession is down. It'll be first down and 15 for the West. With the ball at the 33-yard line.
Day in and day out since the beginning. Neither team able to capitalize on 4th downs. Just a little miscommunication on the handoff. The pitchback was low, hit the ground, and just bounded away from the quarterback, Brent Jensen. The ball is at the 33 of the West, 1st and 15. 4 men on the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. Bobbled momentarily.
Ball carried by number 24, Chance Kelly. Tackled on the play by 45, John Riley. 19, Steve Rome.
About 6, maybe 7.
That's the trouble with trick.
Gain of 6 on the play, make it second down and 9. Ball is at the 38-yard line.
It's tough to get that put in by the end of the week with only about 6-7 practices.
You know how somebody will pitch it. You know how they're going to scoop it. We've got an overload to the left side. Here's the count. The snap. Pitch on the left side again to Kelly. He's across midfield.
Ball carried by 24, Chance Kelly. Tripped up on the play by 25, Chad Ferranda.
Got over him, and then he got hit pretty hard, and he's still down. And hopefully nothing.
Officials timeout for injury.
It looks like that might be what it is. And that's the only thing about All-Star games. One of the big negatives, coaches, somebody might get injured, and it happens every once in a while. But really that's the only negative that you constantly can hear.
Well, even for the kids that go out for all three sports, we're looking at probably a month and a half since they've done any sort of conditioning, and need to bring them in 5 days to get them in shape for a football game. And that's asking God.
That's kind of like me. Always
Well,
We're going to take a little extra time here as we see the scoreboard stopped at 6:09, 3rd down and 2. We're in the first quarter of play. Again, the new rule instituted for this year, kind of on an experimental basis, and it sounds good to me, Coach. Splitting up in the first half, we see that with the basketball. 9 kids will play solely on offense, or half of the team, because the East will have 8 and 8, the West has 9 and 9. 9 will play offense, 9 will play defense, and then the second half will be wide open.
It will help the kids because everybody's guaranteed playing time from the start. And, they earn it during the week, but at the same time, they have a designated squad. Plus, that way you can concentrate during the practices on this line for offense and other man for defense. So I think it aids both the kids and the coaches.
Gary Fisher and the Lions Club. Of course, Gary is the man we do a lot of our connecting with back and forth. He does a great job. We want to thank him for that. And the coach in Hilliard Miles is the head coach for the West. And I'm sure that that's an honor for him to be able to coach in front of the hometown crowd as Chance Kelly. A little slow to get
Injured player was number 24, Chance Kelly.
They just have a ton of things they do all week besides practice.
Oh yeah, the kids are active.
Go guys, go!
Gain of 7 on the last play will make it 3rd down and 2. The ball is at the 35-yard line.
Plus, the East and the West live together, do everything together this week. The only time that they East-West is
Makes for a lot of good friends and good friends. Kelly's going to come out. Christensen of Orleans in the backfield. Here's the pass in the middle. Complete to Dorsey.
Gain of 13 on the play. Make it 1st down and 15 for the West. Ball is at the 22-yard line.
One time that was on a flying 4th down play. Elsher pump fake.
Pass down by Holzer is incomplete. Being tackled on the play by 43, David Riley. We have a penalty flag on the play.
The pocket kind of collapsed, and I believe some of the boys might have got their hands in on the blocking to grab hold of it.
So we have a holding call on the offense. First big penalty, the offside on the first play. Let's see if they accept that or if they decline it. They did force him an incomplete pass.
Holding is the penalty call against the West. It is declined.
So no harm, no foul. Elsher's going to check.
We'll make it 2nd down and 15. Ball's 22-yard line.
Also coming out is Paul Heidemeyer from the Arcadia Huskies. Double ball in the center, Rick Adam. He's got 2 Arcadias, 3 Arcadia kids in there. That's Dorsey. Almost the fullback, the goal on the right end. Stanson still the fullback. He hasn't touched it yet. There's a fumble on the exchange.
Fumble on the play. Being recovered by number 45, John Riley.
Come on, Livingston! Come on now!
Killer all season long.
1st down and 15 for the East. Ball's at the 21-yard line.
Good play there. Against the East to break. West was driving again, but there each team has had the ball on the ground once. There's our first official.
Tackled on the play by 20, Sean Hanna, and number 40, Chad Livingston.
25 yards on the play for Jesse Henderson, the fullback out of Craig High School.
Excellent blocking.
Gain of 24 on the play will make it 1st down and 15 for the East. Ball 35-yard line.
On that left side, we've got Cedar Rapids boys on that left side trying to do some blocking. Here's the pitch. Murphy wants to go to the right side. Across the 20, good speed down to the 25.
Ball carried by 21.
In on the tackle.
Dallas Murphy. Tackle led on the play by 36. Jim Ort.
First hit was Jim Ort from Orleans. So we're seeing some pursuit of these fast guys. If they could get that quarter, that's a
Gain of 11 on the play will make it second down and 4.
Quick backs of the East are really causing trouble because they're getting outside of their defensive ends, and defensive ends cannot keep them contained.
split backs on 2nd and 4. Murphy right up the middle has the first down. He's gone. Touchdown. First down again, but there is a flag. Murphy went to the left side, but I think they're coming back with a hold in the backfield. Holding on the offense. Looks so lined up gently. He just spun to the left. And
I think they will take this one.
so the 10-yard penalty will negate the nice run by Murphy, and it will be 2nd and 14. The 10 yards and 15-yard penalties, a much bigger bulk of the field in 6 and 8 man.
10-yard holding penalty will make it second down and 14.
Ball all the way back.
Ball is at the 35-yard line.
Of the East, wearing the purple jerseys, and of course all the kids wear their hometown helmets. Porter on the defense to the right end. He's coming in hard. Back to pass. Jensen throws one up in the air. It is kept it incomplete. Intended for Rick. And we've got a flag. Coach, it appeared to me that ball was tipped
Rick
for
Crumley's incomplete.
Yeah, it appears
Penalty play on the play.
The referee, he was shielded by the other defensive back downfield, so we'll see what they call.
So they may get a break right back. It would have to be a pass interference. That was the only thing that could have possibly been in that area.
Pass interference is the penalty call against the West.
And they'll get 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. So they'll be back down to the 20. And let's see if that's enough for the first down or not. But we may have seen the East just...
15-yard penalty will make it first down and 15 for the East. Ball 20-yard line.
Tip ball prior to the contact.
And once they tip the ball, I believe the rules are the same all the way around, that it's a free ball, you can do anything you want. So if the ball hadn't been tipped, then of course you can't make contact until the ball gets there. Out of that I set. Here's the pitch to the left side. Murphy back up the middle. He's wrapped at the
ball carried by 21, Dallas Murphy.
Nice tackle in there by Todd
Tackle in on the play by 20, Sean Hanna.
Also
12,
Sean
Todd
Hanna,
Smith.
Dallas Murphy has such a quick cut.
Gain of 6 on the play will make it second down and 9.
It's awful tough to try and change directions with Dallas Murphy.
He changes directions so early, that would have to attribute to some darn good vision. Both sides seeing where he wants to go and getting there.
They've switched now to the I formation, which gives him a couple extra yards back there to get a vision of what's going on.
Sweep to the right, a whole host
Ball
of goal
carried by 21, Murphy.
4 yards inside the
Tackle on the play by number 40, Chad Livingston.
Tackle Chad Livingston. We've mentioned his name a little bit so far on the defense. Livingston and also Todd Schmidt.
Gain of 6 on the play, making third down and 3.
They spread it.
Chad Livingston
Ball is at the 8-yard line.
Didn't have very many young men this year, and they were awful young, so they could concentrate on him this year.
It is third down and 3 at the 9. There's the snap. They're going to go to Murphy on a sweep on the right side. It's bottled up. He'll try and cut back. Breaks a tackle. Still loose inside the
Ball
5.
carried by 21, Murphy.
Throws him down to the ground.
Tackled on the play by 12,
Ran
Todd
into a
Smith.
wall. His blockers
22,
kept blocking,
Garrett
and
Freck.
he just kind of bumped off the left side and got enough for the first down. A gain of about 5 more. Inside the 3, we'll say it about the 2.
Gain of 6 on the play,
First
making
down and
first
goal
down
to 2,
and goal to go.
Don't commit a penalty here, Coach. It's almost
Ball
like
2-yard line.
cashing it in.
This is a hard spot in six-man football to try and stop a team, especially with the quick running backs that the East has.
Usually if you can stop a team at the 2-yard line, you don't let them get there in the first place.
Right.
First down and goal. Let's see what happens. They'll split the backs. Quarterback Jensen. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to throw the end zone. Complete touchdown. Held in by Chuck Crumley. Up on ground. Everyone thinking from 2 yards out to the line. Take the great leg to the right side. Jensen stood up and fired to Crumley, who was in one-on-one coverage. All by himself in the ball. And the first points of the game. 2:26 to go. It is 6-0.
Excellent play call by Coach Carson from the academy. Had the whole West squad moving to the right, bootleg back to the left.
And I'll let you tell them about the extra point.
All right.
Dallas Murphy is going to boot it here.
And of course, this will be worth 2 points. If you run or pass it in, it's worth 1 because that seems to be much easier. We have movement.
Penalty flag
And
on the
kicking,
play.
basically, I think, Coach, that came from, that way you had to have somebody that could kick the football, and then it was to your advantage to train and practice to get a kicker because now it's worth 2, and Murphy was an all-state kicker.
Yes, in 6-man ball, if you have a good kicker, that is really a big
Offsides against the West, the penalty call.
Counts 4, and an extra point is 2. You can put some extra points on the board. It's really going to make a difference in a tight ball game.
And we mentioned how easy it is to get in from that 2-yard line or 2.5, however you want to call it. And that's why it was switched around this way to make a few more kicks allowed in the game.
Definite incentive for doing it.
The penalty was on the defense. About a yard penalty, half the distance. Here's the snap, the extra point kick. Murphy up, and it is
The extra point attempt by
and
number 21, Dallas Murphy is good.
It's 8-0 in favor of the East.
2 minutes
We'll
and
take a
26
30-second
seconds
timeout.
remaining
We'll
in
be
the
back
first
with the
quarter. Make your score the East 8, the West 0.
No, you're talking at least. Paul always talks a lot, and I'm used to it. You're not, I mean, it's fine. You're doing great. If I'm hacking over here and just blabber on about something, at one time I thought I was doing that.
We'd like to remind everybody again, there are concessions on both the east and west sides of the field between the stands. Restrooms are located on the north end of the field. Also are available at the schoolhouse, which is east of the field. They are selling T-shirts in the north end zone and raffle tickets.
We are ready for the kickoff, so took a little while to break the ice as far as the end zone goes, but it usually does. I think maybe only one time I can remember jumping drive. That's for a touchdown.
Drinking and jitters are all over with now.
Kicking off for the east will be number 19, Steve Roan.
Each team's left it on the ground once or twice. And each team
Back to receive, 34, Jared Stinson.
Let's see if the West can answer back. Here's the kickoff. Rona high, short kick. Will be taken over at the 15, up to the 20. With the football is Chad
Kick being
Livingston.
returned by number 40, Chad Livingston. Tackled on the play by 45, John Riley, 19, Steve Roan.
Around the legs and you don't shake loose. 195.
First down and 15 for the West.
Taking his football skills on
Ball is at the 20-yard line.
It's obvious why. He is just an outstanding all-around athlete, and he likes to put the hit on.
He will be a good college football player. And Wayne State, as good as their program is now, and Coach, for the first time, we're going to the spread. Bobby Holbert in the quarterback right now from Stetson. They'll hand it off on the left side to Christensen. Right down the sideline, tiptoeing his way
carried
down.
by 38, John
Nice run there by Christensen. Out across the 25.
Run out of bounds by 43, David Riley.
And gain on the play of about 7.
This Christensen boy from Orleans, he was hurt most of the year and did not get
Gain of 7 on the last play, make it second down and 8.
for him because otherwise his career would have been done.
Ball's at the 27-yard line.
That's always a rough thing, you know, football or whatever season. It just goes right on. It doesn't wait for you to heal.
Nope.
Out of the I set, it's going to be Stenson and Bobby Holbert's quarterbacking. The snap will go to Stenson. He's going to throw it over the left side, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christensen. Stenson really didn't
Pass
get all he
attempt to
wanted. It looks like
Christensen
he's
is
got a pretty
incomplete.
good pad on his
Bring
right
up
elbow.
third down and 8.
Flexibility, and
Never had a hold of the football. It didn't look like kind of shot-footed out there.
it was a shot put move trying to make a quick pass to catch him off on the defensive side. Didn't work, incomplete, brings up third down and 8. Buell checks out, and Dorsey, who's caught 2 passes for first down, will come into the right side. Their center over the football, Chance Kelly now. He was the running back that got popped earlier. Now they'll put him in at center. Here's the handoff. Here's a big rush. Colbert's in trouble. He's got good speed, and he is running back there and goes down inside the 10. He just had nowhere to go.
Carried by
I think
16,
the
Bobby
Monroe boys
Herbert,
that
falling to
time.
the ground.
Chris Watts from Cedar Rapids, and who was our other defender? Was that Rowan?
Steve Roan.
Steve Rowan from Cedar Rapids. So Cedar Rapids and Monroe have helmets similar. So the first time I thought it was Cedar Rapids, it was Monroe, and this time we got equal billing because that time Cedar Rapids got in there. Big sack, big loss, and we will have our first punt of the ball game probably. Andy Helsher. Very good player from
Ball at the 9-yard line.
as we talked in the pregame, maybe one of those kids that had to do everything. We saw him earlier. We'll talk about that in a moment. Here's the snap from the end zone. Here's the punt. He's trying to angle it towards the sideline. It's a high one. 30. It takes a small bounce to the 35, and it'll be down there about a 32-yard punt.
Front row is out of bounds.
And 54 seconds remaining.
It'll be first down at 15 for the East.
I think it was week
The ball's 35-yard line.
1-1, and Academy was 2-0. Everybody expected a good ball game, and for the first 5-8 minutes, which was Academy was good. They kept them out a couple of times, but then Academy ran 3 in a row, and it was like just deflating at the low.
Yeah, they had a lot of young kids this year, and it was kind of demoralizing once Academy started to score.
Here's Academy's Dallas Murphy up the middle, breaks a tackle, and 30 spins through another one to the 25.
Ball carried by 21, Dallas Murphy.
And in there on the tackle.
Tackled on the play by 26, Aaron Williams.
Aaron Williams, and I think Livingston also in the area that time. So Chad Livingston doing a good job on the defense, and you know it looks
Gain
to
of
me like
17 on the play, will make it first down at 15 for the East. The ball at the 19-yard line.
It's pretty tough to run against Jason. He's so big that they can't hardly get a block on him.
First down, first and 15. And they have big motion.
Penalty flag on the
Both
play.
backs were in motion to the left side. It looked like they were going to run a little sweep there to Murphy. But it didn't work, and we will have the motion on the offense, make it first down.
Illegal procedure with the penalty call against the East.
First quarter of play. The score is
5-yard penalty will make it first down at 20. Ball at the 24-yard line.
Trent Crumley. Game with 2:26 to go. Murphy out of the kick. Checking out Kevin Karmazin from Lawrence on the offense. On the right side is Kent Duffy of Guide Rock.
Going with the spread left this time.
I believe that's the first time they've won with the spread.
Yes, it is.
They've got 20 yards to go. The ball's at the 25, so I would imagine they first down, they'll get a touchdown. Here's a pass that is broken up.
Pass by Gibson.
Down there for number 21, Dallas Murphy. Sean Hanna on
Being
the
knocked down by number 20, Sean Hanna.
He was going to throw it to Murphy no matter what, and there was about 3 gold jerseys.
That is the end of the first quarter. Your first quarter score, the East 8, the West 0.
And the defense was watching the quarterback, and he locked on to the snap on the receiver. And so they had 3 gold shirts. They recognized where the speed's at.
We've seen some good football so far, low scoring at the end of one quarter. It's the East 8, the West nothing. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter of play in 30 seconds on KNOV. Well, now, if you took his job, maybe he could coach up there at Taylor.
He could probably do that better than I could fill in at KNOV.
Oh, Walt has played the whole field before. Basically, just stepped on it. I think he played the whole field. So I'm sure Walt, I know he regrets not being here tonight, but he sends his best to all the kids.
Second down and 20
Thank you to all
for
the
the East.
sponsors allowing us to be here tonight without you.
Ball is at the 24-yard line.
This exciting 6-man game. It is second down and 20. They'll go back to the tight set. Send a man in motion. Here's the pitch to Murphy. He'll get wrapped up.
Ball carried by 21, Dallas Murphy. Tackled on the play.
Jason Munson from McPherson County.
22, Garrett Frack. Penalty flag on the play.
Years, and then this past year, they were rebuilding.
Yeah, they have a lot of young kids this year, and from the sounds of it, the freshmen...
Holding is the penalty call against the West.
Looks like we have a defensive holding call, Coach. So just when it looks like the West has something good going on the defense, and it's strange, you don't see it that often, especially on a run, defensive holding.
It often happens when you have good speed on the outside, and give a pass look. Your defensive backs often think they want to drop it, the guy don't buy it.
That will be an automatic first down, Coach. Yes, it will. So after what would have been third and about 17, it's now first and 10 of the ball all the way down to the 12. First and goal.
Second down and 8.
High set still at the fullback, Jesse Henderson. They give it to him quick off the left. He's one-on-one. One man to beat. It's around at the 5.
Carried by number 23, Jesse Henderson for the touchdown.
Down at a 12-yard touchdown run.
Makes the score of the East 14, the West 0.
The that down here in our books. Jesse Henderson scores with 11:39. They do play 12-minute quarters in the All-Star game. Jesse Henderson, 12-yard run. And Murphy, I'm sure, will be in there to do the kicking. Miranda in there on the special teams, along with John Riley, Kurt Mackey from Cedar Rapids. Also in there, Brent Jensen of Marquette. The holder is Coranda. Murphy, the kicker. Here's the snap. The kick is on the way. It's
the extra point attempt by 21. Dallas Murphy is good. With 11:39 remaining in the first half, makes the score of the East 16, West 0.
That's huge. County player in there, they had it scouted right. They had players in position. I think it was backside cornerback. The end ran down the field. I had inside. I think that might be a possibility.
And we are back here at Hildreth, and in the last 3 minutes, a couple of touchdowns, both by the East. Makes the score 16-0. And let's see, we always see a couple, at least one, maybe a couple big run backs. Let's see, the West could sure use one.
Kicking off for the East will be number 19, Steve Rose. Back deep for the West, 34, Jared Stinson.
Roan has it kicked it deep. Stenson back there. This time he gets it to him and in the end zone. That's an automatic touchback.
Ball being kicked into the end zone for a touchback. To make it first down and 15 for the West. For the ball at the 15-yard line.
And give him a chance to bring it out. But as soon as that ball or any part of the person catching it is in the end zone, it's automatically brought out to the 15. Another benefit of having a good kick.
Right. You can, oftentimes, if you get in there, you can get a lot of young kids in there.
Tight set. Everybody bunched up in the middle of that field. They're going to give it straight back into the hands of Christensen. Brings one tackle across the 15, now to 17.
Ball carried by 38, John Christensen. Tackled on the play by 45, John Riley. Gain of 2 on the play to make it second down and 13. Ball is at the 17-yard line.
Right behind him is John, so when John makes the tackle, David threw somebody out of the way. Second down, 13. Elsher back to pass. He's a fumble on the play. It's being knocked around towards the goal line. Inside the 5-yard line. That's the 4, and now the second quarter is being dominated by the East. The second
being recovered by number 19, Steve Rowan for the East. First down and goal to go for the East. Ball was at the 3.5-yard line.
The East did not have, or the West, did not have players they wanted out there. So they are going to call a timeout.
Timeout
And with 10
for the
minutes
West
to go here in the first half, it's 16-0 in favor of the East. If they take a timeout on the field, we'll take one with them and be back in 30 seconds.
We'd like to thank, at this time, the radio stations who have been covering this game for the past years. Covering for the West has been 104.5 KAMI FM from Cozad. And from the East has been FM 103.9 AM 1060 KNLV. Thank you to these stations for their continued support of the six-man football all-star game.
And we are back here at Hildreth. And we've got a good crowd here, Coach. All the kids up here as we're back to play. We'll talk more about that in a moment. The timeout brought first and goal at the 4 for the East. Here's the pitch to Murphy. Up the middle. Touchdown.
Ball carried by 21. Dallas Murphy for the touchdown.
Twice. 10 minutes worth of time.
Makes the score of the East 22, the West 0.
And the scoring can mount up quickly, but that doesn't mean that it can't turn around. Usually that team that scores a lot in the first half, the second half is always seemed to be almost the exact opposite. No telling if that'll be the case here tonight, but however that ball seems to bounce.
From personal experience, I would say that you're never out in a six-man football game. There's always the opportunity to come back.
They line up for the extra point again. Dallas Murphy trying to get all the points here. It was a low snap, so they got a run out of it. Here's the pass to the end zone, complete, and he's in there.
That's the set from 25. Chad's run at the 45. John Kelly is complete for the extra point.
That'll count 1 point. And with 10:47 to go.
With 10:47 remaining in the first half, makes the score of the East 23, the West 0.
They knew all day today that they could drive down here and it was going to be a nice day. They didn't have to worry about tornadoes or rain or anything like that. They can cover the shorts, they can wear their hats, don't have to bring a jacket. They can enjoy the game and student bodies come. I see a lot of Arcadia people here, and I've seen people from every town in our listening area that's represented here as well.
That's the nice part about these smaller high schools in the state of Nebraska. No matter who's playing, as long as it's some kid from their town, the fans will usually follow. So,
Taking off for the East will be number 19, Steve Rowe. Back deep for the West will be number 34, Jared Stinson.
You know, it takes a good majority of volunteers to get out here and get it done, and they always seem to be willing to help everybody that needs some help. And Lord knows Walt and I have needed help from time to time. We're ready for the kickoff. Rowan sends it deep. Stinson will get a run this one. No, he won't. It's off his shoulder pad and into the end zone for the touchback.
Ball is kicked into the end zone for a touchback. It's going to be first down at 15 for the West with the ball at the 15-yard line.
Let's see if we can get the West to break. We don't try to root for one team or the other. We've got kids on both sides from our area. We'd like to see this one get close. Spread overload on the left side. Here's the pitch to Holbert. We've got a flag on the play. Pass is completed. It's juggled a little across the 15, maybe the 17. Quick flag.
Pass attempt to Christensen is complete. Penalty flag on the play.
Now back about 5 yards and make it first down and 20. Time to start maybe trying to throw.
Illegal procedure is a penalty call against the West. It is declined. Gain of 1 on the last play will make it second down and 14.
Mounted. It looks like they're going to decline that penalty. They gain just 1 on the play, so they'll decline it, and that'll make it second down and spread formation. Tight in the middle, one-on-one out there. I think that's Buell. Here's the pass back. It's thrown forward by Stinson, and it's too low.
Pass attempt by Stinson is incomplete.
Having some problems getting on track, and Randy
Bring
Helson
up third down at 14.
back in the ballgame.
Ball's at the 16-yard line.
A couple series ago, and he's got the gun that can get it down there. He's going to turn in there. It looks like he's going to line up at least at a receiver position. This might be one of those that Holbert throws to him, and then Holbert goes out for a pass. Let's see what happens. Fred tight in the middle, wide to the right. Holbert, one-on-one. He's looking. He's running. Here comes Roan. Roan's down. Now Holbert's got a long time. Riley on him. Nobody open. Nobody open. Still running around. He's got to throw it sometime. In the middle to pick the
Robert, 42, Randy Holter is complete. Tackled on the play by 43, David Riley.
11 yards on the pass.
25, Chad Brandon. Penalty flag on the play.
That'll be a big game. Let's see if that's exactly what it is. Roan was running after him all that time and wanted to get a piece of him, and did just a little too late. There's Bobby Holbert's athletic ability. It is roughing the passer, and that's going to be 15 more. So Holbert, who was stranded back around his 5-yard line,
roughing the passer, penalty call against the East.
They gained about 27 yards after that's all said and done, and there's a break at the West game.
That's what they've been looking for now. If they can do something with it, they'll have to do something.
First down and 15 for the West.
15, the ball will now be in East territory.
Ball is at the 39-yard line.
38, between the 38 and the 39. Going out of that spread formation, the center is Chance Kelly. He was a running back in the first quarter. And it is packed in the middle again, Coach. Here's the low snap to Stinson off to Holbert. He's being rushed. Avoids one player. There's a flag that flags across the 40. Down the 25
penalty flag on the play.
I'm sure that we had a hold over there because Holbert was about ready to get smacked, and all of a sudden the defender was jersey down on the field. And let's see for sure if that's what it was or not. If not, a nice run anyway by Bobby Holbert down the right sideline in front of the East bench.
Bobby Hurlburt working a little of his magic there. He danced around and just long enough to get an opening up the field.
He juked John Riley, and that doesn't happen very often. We have a clip. We have a clip on the play, and that must have been from the backside, Coach, because Holbert...
Clipping is a penalty call against the West.
Officially, really, towards the sideline. Until that flag was already laid on the ground, so as soon as they catch a break on a penalty, they turn around and give 15 back. So we'll march it from the 38 all the way back into West territory at the 22.
It'll be a long ways to the field now for the first down.
So it's going to be first and 30. First down and 30 yards to go. Back 34 is what the
Penalty on the play will make it first down and 34 for the West. Ball is 22-yard line.
I'd be surprised if they don't start looking at that center. Chance Kelly from Marshall, who's played running back here this season. They have the middle wide open.
Okay, here's the snap. Stanson touches it quickly to Holbert. Here comes Roan on the rush. Holbert's got some running room. He's across the 35, over one defender to the floor.
Tripped up on the play by 25, Chad Caranda.
Chad Frank-Milligan getting in on the play. But Holbert saw that developing. If you can run the right pattern and get just one of those defenders where it's not supposed to be, you can find a lot of pasture out there to run.
Yeah, six-man football, 6 guys can cover the whole field.
Gain of 18 on the play. Make it second down and 16.
Gain of 18 on the
Ball's
play.
at the 40-yard line.
The biggest running plays, maybe the biggest gain on run so far. But it's still second and 16. Holbert back. Riley rushing. He's being blocked. There's a long throw. It's down there to Livingston. And the pass went in by John Christensen. No
Tackled on the play by 23,
so that's going to be a gain of about 26, 27 yards. So in 2 consecutive plays,
Tackled by 27, Chris Watt.
Excellent pass by Bobby Hurlburt with John Riley right in his face mask the whole time. He didn't even get to see the pass completed. John Berry.
First down and goal to go for the West.
I don't know what kind of detail you want to call it, but he's taking all the rough back there. He's got to block and do everything. Here's the fake handoff. Oh, nice shovel pass to Livingston across the 10-yard line. There's a new wrinkle from the West All-Stars, and that was a good little touch.
Tackled on the play by 25, Caranda.
Across the 10, he's going to be down to about the 7-yard line, maybe the 6.
That was the
second down and goal.
That was the
Gain
play
of
they
6
had
on the
set
play,
up
make it
earlier
second down,
down
goal to go, ball
first quarter.
7-yard line.
The snap went over his head and they fumbled.
Let's see if they can get something going here. Spread set, everybody out to the left side. Elsher's out there. So is Paul Hagemeyer and Stenson. Livingston in the backfield goes to Holbert. They want to go one-on-one on the right side. They go Livingston off his fingertips. And
Snap from
incomplete.
Herbert
Right
to
there underneath
Christensen
it,
is
John Riley.
incomplete.
See that play
It'll
quite
bring up
often
third
through the
down
season
and
with
goal to
kids with
go.
speed.
Ball's at the 7-yard line.
George Lou from Arcadia's pet play. He developed quite a few years ago, and they worked that almost to perfection.
Timeout's going to be
Timeout.
taken by
East
East,
All-Star.
and the play just to set it up for a little more, and I'm sure this is not the only time we will see it. You send 3 of your players, everybody that's not involved.
We'd like to remind everybody that we will be
Then your center snaps
having
to
the
the fullback.
raffle drawing at
Fullback
halftime
hands it off to the quarterback, and
for
usually
the
that
Hildreth
fullback or the
cheerleaders.
center,
Purchase
in
those
some
tickets
cases,
on the
will
north
take
end
off
of
to
the
the weak side and
football
try to
field
get
in the
him.
end zone.
Just bang, bang, and it works.
They will be giving away for first prize a color television, for second prize a 35mm camera, and third prize an AM/FM headset. Tickets are $1 each or 6 for $5.
It's tough to get the timing down, as we witnessed right there.
Kevin Carson's going, I've seen that play, I've seen that play, I've seen that play. We do have a timeout on the field, so let's take a break and hear from some of our fine sponsors. 8:07 to go first half. It's 23-0 in favor of the East, but the West is driving, and we'll be back after this 30-second break. hustle up to the line of scrimmage here.
Gain of 6 on the last play will make it 3rd down and goal to go for the West. The ball is at the 7-yard line.
Here's where you fake it. You just call it when it happens.
Ball carried by Hurlbert. Tackled on the play by 45, John Riley.
West takes the play over the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Livingston gives it to Holbert.
No gain on the play.
Looking to run, and he's
Fourth
going to be
down.
brought down
Goal
at
to go.
about the 7-yard
Ball
line.
7-yard line.
And no gain on the
Timeout.
play, and it's going to be 4th down and goal. So some good defense right now from the East. 4th and goal at the 7, and now the West wants to call a timeout.
Immediately
They
following
need to put this in.
tonight's
I mean, it's not
football
like a
game,
bet,
we will
but
be
it'll
presenting
sure, get their
awards
morale
for the
up,
most
get them on
valuable
the
players
scoreboard.
on both
They
the
can't cut
offense
scores down
and the
still
defense.
on the ball.
We invite you to stick
Just
around
looking to gain a
for
little
those
confidence.
ceremonies
Each little
immediately after the
positive
game.
thing that happens builds on it, and it would really help to cap off this drive with a score.
Here's where we bring in your coaching excellence right here. What could we maybe see?
Well, you forgot last year I lost this thing, so I would imagine their successes come with the spread. At this point in time, it's pretty tough to stop the spread down this close, especially when you have Bobby Hurlbert and Jared Stinson working together well in the backfield. So I'd look for something give the ball to Bobby Hurlbert and let him work his magic.
See, we were at the 7:45 mark of the first half, and I hadn't mentioned that yet. See how nice a guy I am? What a deal. Here we go. They are coming out of that spread formation. I don't know if that's good or not. Let's see what happens. It'll be Holbert probably handling the ball. Christensen will touch it first. Christensen to Holbert. There's a flag on a play, so they better score. Holbert looking to run. He's running towards the end zone.
Ball carried by Hurlbert.
Thrown out of bounds at about the 2, maybe the 1
Tackled
yard
on the play
line.
by
He dove and got
Coranda.
forward over
Penalty
there.
flag on the play.
Coranda looked like, or Coranda, excuse me. And there was a flag on the play. I'm sure it'll be declined because that way the East can take
The
over.
legal procedure is the penalty call against the West.
What to attribute that to other than just maybe.
That penalty is declined. The West turns over the ball on possession of downs. It'll be 1st down and 15 for the East with the ball at the 1 yard line.
Wanted to get that in, and the deal was they'd had to score twice. They'd had to score there to make them take the penalty. They didn't. The ball marked at about the 2. Maybe they can penetrate and get him in the backfield, but more quickness back there. Here's the pitch. Murphy's got it over the left side. Didn't get out
Ball
very
carried
far.
by
Failed to
21,
make the
Dallas Murphy.
5-yard line.
Tackled on the play by number 20,
Sean
Sean Hanna.
Gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 12. And checking in.
Gain of 5 on the play, make it 2nd down and 10.
Number 35, Kent
Ball's
Duffy
at
of
the 6 yard
Guyver.
line.
I'm sure for Kent, with the lack of success, unfortunately, that the Guide Rock teams have had, this has got to be a pleasure to play in this football game.
You bet. They were playing with all this talent. They're not really used to it.
Pitch to Murphy. Tries to leap over.
Ball carried by 21, Murphy.
Gain a few yards across the
Tackle led by 26, Aaron Williams.
Let me pick up that number. I think that was 12. Todd Schmidt didn't make the tackle, but made Murphy run into the pile. And that's what you want to do.
Gain of 2 on the
Murphy.
play.
Make him run in the middle, because
Make
if
it
he gets
3rd
to the
down and
outside,
8.
which he does
Ball's
so
at
good
the
with
8 yard
that
line.
tackle. Schmidt was there, made him run it up the middle, and there was nowhere to go. 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Here's the pitch. Quarterback's got it to Jensen. He's in the end zone. Breaks one tackler. Over the middle, it's way short. Nobody there. The intended receiver. Crumbly.
37, Brent Jensen is incomplete.
To that one, and we could have our
Bring up 4th down and 8. Ball at the 8 yard line.
Steve Peterson, who's doing the defense tonight, switched his defense up for a couple possessions there into a 31, where he moved the Livingston boy from Llewellyn up over the top of the center and brought him, which brought a little more pressure into the backfield.
This is the 6-man All-Star High School football game on KNLV AM, KNLV FM. Ward Doug Gooden, along with Luke County of Taylor head football coach Alan Gary. 6:14 to go in the first half. It's 23-0 in favor of the East, and we have movement.
Penalty flag on the play.
I think Dallas Murphy gets caught here, or is it going to go on the defense? Aaron Williams and Murphy trying to juke each other over there on the end.
Yeah, 2 old rivals.
Illegal procedure is the penalty call against these.
It's not real
5-yard penalty makes it 4th down and 13.
Kind of one of those, I'm going to run right by you, I'm going to lay you out type of things, and they both get jumped on the line. It was on the offense, so it'll be a 5-yard pushback. And punting it from his own end zone is John Riley. High kick, winded his back, a beautiful kick to the 40 to the 39. Taken there by Chad Livingston, and he doesn't go anywhere.
Punt being returned by number 40, Chad Livingston. Tackled on the play by 21, Dallas Murphy. 1st down and 15 for the West. Ball's at the 39-yard line.
For the West, at the East, 38.
Good starting spot for the West, and they've got plenty of time to work with. See what happens.
6 minutes to go, first half. They were inside the 10 last possession, couldn't cash in, but good defense. Here they come. Buell out wide to the right along with Livingston on the left side. We've got Paul Hagemeyer. Stenson the fullback, the quarterback Bobby Holbert. Chance Kelly the center. 2-man rush. Holbert looking. He wants to go to Stenson. Now the kick off the right side. Great speed. 30, 25.
Ball carried by 16, Hurlbert. Tackled on the play by 45, John Riley.
Probably was going to beat him to the end zone. Riley kept with him in a big run all the way inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. A gain
of 21 on the play, making 1st down and 15 for the West. Ball's at the 18-yard line.
This time we're going to have a little different look in the backfield. Holbert's going to come out to the left along with Buell and Hagemeyer. Livingston will be in the backfield with Stenson. Stenson to Livingston. Hey, there's a nice play to the right. Fakes the run, looking. Stenson wide open, but they go to the right side to something. And touchdown on the play. 18-yard pass. That time from John Christensen to Paul Hagemeyer, who gets his first reception of the evening.
Well, John Christensen, as a junior, made some all-state teams, so you know that he's a pretty good quarterback, even though he missed his senior year.
They'll line up to go for 2. Here's the kick. It's a low-line drive, and it is
the extra point attempt by number 12, Todd Schmidt, is no good.
Too much of the top of the football.
6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the first half. The score remains the East 23, the West 6.
To 6. Stenson was open on that left side that time, coach, but a nice pass right on the hand. Paul Hagemeyer hauled it in at the 5, broke the tackle, and drove it in.
Excellent catch. Good concentration by Hagemeyer.
A little surprising. He started out as a designated offensive player in the first half because he's such a good defensive player, and maybe that way they can get him on both sides of the ball.
Well, as a shooter, great hands and concentration, and he's also a very large blocker.
Jason Porter will do the kicking duties for the East. For the West.
Kicking off for the West, number 46, Jason Porter.
Let's see what kind of
back deep for the East, number 21, Dallas Murphy.
You need a 51-yard kick to not get a return. It's straight. And there's a nice kick into the wind. Drives Murphy back to the 5. He comes up to the 10 to the 15. He's still going to the 20 to the 25, 30. Out to the 35. Porter puts a hand on it.
Return by Murphy. Tackled on the play by number 40, Chad Livingston.
All his career, and Dallas Murphy adds to the offensive excitement for the East All-Star.
You're not going to...
1st down at 15 for the East. Ball's at the 38-yard line.
Good field position. In fact, we're going to see he made it across the 40 to about the 38.5, 39-yard line of the West All-Star. 23 to 6, about 6 minutes to go in the first half. Murphy in the backfield. They'll pitch it. He'll go straight up the middle. Gets by Ford.
Ball carried by Murphy. Tackled on the play by 46, Jason Porter. 12, Todd Schmidt. Gain of 3 in the play, make it 2nd down and 12. Ball's at the 35-yard line.
With the right time, and if they give him the chance, he's going to be a good player. He's another one of those pure athletes.
He can play many positions. I think they're looking at him as a punter quarterback candidate right now.
And in motion, pitch to Murphy, out across the 35 to the 30. They throw it.
Ball carried by Murphy.
Gain of 6 on the play. Jason Porter coming off the bottom of that.
Tackled on the play by 46. Porter, 20, Sean Hanna.
Well, it looks like the East is starting to run to the short side of the field.
Gain of 6 on the play, making 3rd down and 6.
Come on, everybody!
Tight set, I formation, ball to 29. It's 3rd and 6. They go to the fullback. He's across the 25.
Ball carried by 23, Henderson.
Short of the first down, Jesse Henderson. Stopped the clock. They didn't give it.
Tackle led by 20, Sean Hanna.
In on the tackle, Chad Livingston again. His jersey is soaked, Coach. He's really working out there. He's
quite a defensive ball player here. They've got him playing over the top of the center and his middle linebacker position. He's getting in on a lot of tackles.
one measure or are they not getting?
Let's go!
Yes, they are. So the clock is stopped with, looks like, I'm going to guess,
Officials timeout for measurement.
This number kind of jumbled up. I don't think I'm back to 6, but I think it's 5, maybe 4. They are short of the first down. And here's another thing, Coach. You can't quarterback sneak. That's one of the big reasons for those 2 handoffs, but you can be bam 3, 4 yards, maybe 5 at a time.
Gain of 5 on the last play, making 4th down and 1. Ball is at the 24-yard line.
Let's go! Get some support out here, let's go! Get somebody out, put them down, let's go!
Healthy pitch to Murphy.
There! To the ball, let's go, West!
Ball carried by Murphy. Tackle by 20, Sean Hanna.
Sean Hanna with the tackle. How come didn't have enough to get him down? A gain of, we're going to call it 1, but it was enough for the first down. 1st and 15, ball at the 23-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play, making 1st down and 15. Ball's at the 23.
3 to 6 here in this first half of the 6th
Come on, West, go!
Brent Jensen throwing it. He's got a man open. A big throw. Glenn Schwartz.
Pass attempt from 37, Jensen.
So far.
The 39, Len Schwartz, is incomplete. Bring out the 2nd down, 15. Ball's at the 23-yard line.
0 negative yards. That's almost like a double plus.
With their talent and their explosiveness on the offense, you hold your breath if you're the defensive coordinator.
They're spread out a little bit. They're still in time, but only 1 down the backfield. He wants to pass, fakes the pass.
Ball carried by Murphy, being tackled on the play by 22, Garrett Breck.
Was it blitz coach or was it just
46, Jason Porter.
It looked like they brought in from the outside.
Loss of 4 on the play, making 3rd down and 19.
Murphy can throw, he can run, he can kick.
Ball's at the 27-yard line.
He didn't have any time to get rid of it. Loss on the play. 7 to 19. Sack, lost 4.5, maybe 5 yards. Here's the kick. Again, he's looking for Jensen. Throws it out there, overthrows him.
Pass attempt to 37. Brent Jensen is incomplete.
Jim Porter.
4th down and 19.
His name more and more.
Ball's at the 23-yard line.
Also over there to
27-yard line.
Jason Munson from McPherson County, not letting anybody else get up.
Brent Jensen showed why he's going to be going out there in the football down. That shows the speed and caught up with that pass.
He is impressing so well. And we are going to try a field goal. Yeah, this is going to be a 34. It's a 44-yard
Come on, defense.
at the back. It's 4th and 19. Dallas Murphy, the kick. It might be long yet.
With 2:29 remaining in the first half, makes the score the East 27, the West 6.
Wow, and it's worth 4. So let's mark that down. 2:29 to go here in the first half. And Dallas Murphy get his name in the record books.
Over here. Let's
Got a
go.
bench on there. It'll be a while before that one's broke. It's the first field goal ever made in the six-man All-Star game. As Allen looks that up for me. What a deal.
The 44-yard field goal by Dallas Murphy is the first field goal kicked in a six-man All-Star game.
What a deal. Wow. He's not even checking off. They let Roan do that, and I know Roan's got a leg.
Kicking off for the East will be number 19, Steve Rome.
He's hit the last
Back
two
west.
real well. First two he let up short. The last two
Back deep for the West.
Stenson back deep again. The Wallback graduate.
34, Jared
To run
Stinson.
one back. He can kick it away from him. It could go out of bounds. It sneaks it in the end zone. And the luck of the East.
Kick rolls into the end zone for a touchback.
Straightened out and went into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
First down at 15 for the West.
Have luck, I guess.
Ball's at the 15-yard line.
Kick it away from the deep man and see what happens.
Well, he's got a good strong leg and good control over where his kicks go. Well, here.
For halftime, Jeff Apple. I always mess it up. I always forget such a long season. He's our good buddy Jeff, is what I like to call him. What is it, Coach?
I believe it's Apple.
He'll be our guest. Here's the play. Livingston all day out there. He's going to lob it up deep.
Tagging on the play by 27, Chris Watt.
43-yard pass.
Gain of 42 on the play, make it first down and 15 for the West. Ball at the 23-yard line.
One from New Orleans and one from Llewellyn, but Christensen with the pass, pardon me, to Stinson, who finally has a big play here. He's been in all the tough and handles that one. First down. Here's the pass to Holbert with the football. Across the field, intercepted. Intercepted by David Riley.
Last attempt by 16, Bobby Holbert being intercepted by number 43, David Riley for the East.
Things moving with 2 minutes to go. Didn't want to run a timeout and
Make it first down and 15 for the East.
that's over again. I think that's 3.
Ball's at the 19-yard line.
Put on the ground was, but I don't believe any turnovers.
No, and the West turnovers have come very costly points in time. They seem to have a little momentum.
Tough break. Still plenty of time for the East to try and tack onto their lead. Jensen pitch to Murphy. Has to cut it back up. Evades one tackler. He's across the 20 and he's brought down.
Ball carried by Murphy.
Number 20.
Tackled on the play by 40, Chad Livingston. 12, Todd Schmidt.
Schmidt and Pildred.
Gain of 4 on the play, make it second down and
All of
11.
a sudden it's starting to get dark.
Ball's at
That's
the
really haven't
23-yard
started
line.
to take over yet.
Some substitutions, some fresh legs coming in for the West.
Checking in there. Let's try and pick up some numbers. Number 30, Trevor Lamson of Orleans. He was a replacement. Eric Hunt was selected. Eric couldn't make it. Trevor takes his place. 1:07 to go. Here's the snap. Pitch back. They'll go the other way to Murphy. He's got some running room. 30, 35. You gotta catch him now.
Ball carried by 21, Dallas Murphy. Tackled on the play by 26, Aaron Williams.
Aaron Williams turns it on. And that doesn't do it.
Come on, Trevor. Cut.
Good
Go,
explosive
Trav.
run
Just
there.
get in there. Don't fight with anybody.
25,
Come on,
28
go.
yards on the play from Dallas Murphy. 55
Gain of 27 on the play, make it first down and 15, ball 30.
West would love to keep the East down here. Here's Jensen rolling left with the pass. It's complete out to the 21.
Attempt from 37, Brent Jensen to 33. Trent Crumley is complete. Being knocked out of bounds by 36, Jim Orr.
Just a moment too late, brings up second. And a 4-yard pickup needed for the first down.
Gain of 10 on the play, make it second down and 5.
On this half of the field, 44 seconds, clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. Quarterback Jensen going back to big pressure.
Pass attempt from Jensen. 39, Lynch Lord is incomplete. Bring up third down and 5. Ball's at the 20-yard line.
Also in the backfield. Stops the clock, gives him time to think. Third down and 5. At the 20. 40 seconds to go. Jensen Coach Kevin Carson about what he wants to do.
Let's go,
Coach, I think
Garrett.
quarterback went over and talked to Coach Carson. Yeah, a little confusion. I think we're going to have a timeout. I think we may see one of those dips
Timeout.
on the end plays, something out of the ordinary here because they are confident that they can get 5 yards at any time. They've got 2 plays to do it.
And look for Dallas Murphy to have his hands on the ball somewhere along the line here.
Last year for you and for all the coaches, when you need a play, does it feel more like you need to go to somebody you know, if not?
We'd like to thank the Hildreth Volunteer Fire Department and the Hildreth EMTs for their help in tonight's game. If you are in need of medical assistance, you can find them located at the northeast corner of the football field. Thank you to these fine folks for their help.
Top-notch athletes here tonight. So the reason I say Dallas Murphy is because he's probably the most explosive player.
Third down and 5. Ball's at the 20-yard line.
With the eye back, the fullback is Henderson. There's the handoff. Henderson spins away from the tackle, spins away from the 10 across the 15 to the 10.
Ball carried by 23, Jesse Henderson.
Henderson gets the
Tackled on the play by 26, Aaron Williams.
He pretty much got some blockers right up the middle. Then after that, he broke 2 tackles, maybe 3. He got all the way down inside the 10. They're going to mark it up to 7, first and goal.
Showed some excellent balance there with 2
Come on. Let's go, Big D. Hold it.
Gain of 13 on the last play. Make it first down and goal to go. Ball at the 7-yard line.
Left line, the lead clock still running, 22 seconds. Are they going to let it run down and kick a field goal or what? They are calling a timeout.
Timeout, East.
Run down far enough, 18 seconds to go. That'll give them time to kick a couple or run a play if they want to then. So they're going to take a couple of men out, take 3 men out. Riley's coming in. We've got a timeout taken by the East All-Stars. This would be a chip shot field goal. Ball marked at the 7. Is that what think's going to happen here, Coach? Well, they definitely got time to make at least 1, maybe 2 times. The only trouble.
I'd like to remind everybody, concessions are located on both the east and west sides between the bleachers. Restrooms are located on the north end of the football field and in the schoolhouse, which is east of the field.
And don't be surprised if they make it.
First down and goal to go. Ball is at the 7-yard line.
It's a 25-yard attempt. There's the snap, bad snap, and it's blocked. It's short. Coming through there to block it.
Field goal attempt by 21 Murphy, being blocked by number 20, Sean Hanna.
Blocked the kick, but the snap was a little low and it didn't look good from the get-go.
No, they just didn't have the timing that they had the first time. The West was a little more ready for a field goal that time.
First down and 15 for the West. Ball's at the 15-yard line.
That's all they could have time to use. So they want to make sure they don't throw a short interception. They may just run the play and then go to halftime. Elsher's in a quarterback tight set. Elsher calling the signal. He hands it off Stinson. Up the hill.
Ball carried by 34. Jason Stinson.
At the 45, but let's see if they use a time.
Tackled on the play by 41, Chad Frank.
Gain of 29, and they do call the timeout with 2 seconds to go. And what happened there, the East, I don't know if they'd have caught him at the corner, but one
Timeout West.
the other defender behind him fell over him, and it was up to Riley in the backfield in the defensive back position to run him down from across the field. And Stinson really got around that corner and almost took it all the way.
Jared Stinson showed some excellent speed there getting up the field, and once he saw green grass, he didn't waste any time.
There's always green grass on this field, I'll tell you that right now.
Abundance.
I've seen, speaking of the fields coach, I've seen we see a lot of fields just around our area, and then you get to see some more when you go for playoffs and away games. But the two best six-man, maybe the two best football fields I've seen, definitely this one here. And I was impressed with Cedar Rapids for it too. I think that's just in a nice setting. It's a nice field as well.
Gain of 29 on the last play will make it first down at 15. Ball 36
yards to go. Stetson throws it to Holbert. Holbert looking across the middle of Hagemeyer. Stetson, he's open deep. There's the pass. It's complete to the field. Get down now to the 6-yard line.
That's 10 from Holbert. 34. Stetson is complete.
It is not good enough.
That is the end of the first half. Your first half score of the East. 27. The West. 6.
Maybe the West will have some more momentum. The turnovers have killed them. 3 turnovers on the West, none on the East. And the East has been able to cash in on them. But again, a nice pass that time from Bobby Holbert to Jared Stetson. Arcadia to Wallback.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we direct your attention to the center of the football field.
15 and 3 don't get credit for all of that.
Co-chairmans Jeff Lushin and Gary Fisher will be presenting certificates to our officials for tonight's game. Our officials for tonight's game are Dan Sonoff, Randy Heinrichs, Rick Pettit,
Although the score
and Randy Bauer. Thank you to these 4 fine gentlemen for their job tonight.
We are at halftime. We'll have about 20 minutes. They have presentations and various other things because of the All-Star game. That gives us more time to talk about the first half and the kids and everything else we want to talk about. Plus, it gives us a chance to take some breaks and hear from our fine sponsors. At halftime, it's the East.
For those of you who purchased tickets for the Hildreth Cheerleader Raffle, we'll be having that drawing now.
After this 2-minute timeout.
Third prize will be for an AM/FM headset. And the winner of that is, which covers the United States with 6-man football. He has selected a 6-man all-star football team, an all-American team. We have 2 of those players here tonight. At this time, we would like to ask these players to step out and get their plaque from Tommy Wells for being on the 1993 All-American 6-man football team. The first recipient of that award is number 21 from Spalding Academy, Dallas Murphy.
We are back here. And Tommy Wells,
the second player,
is putting out
to be named to the All-American 6-man football team.
Basically, the only
is number 45, also from Spalding Academy, John Riley.
For 6-man football. Tommy Wells is a man from Texas. If you remember last year, that we talked to during halftime, came up to see this. And
Spalding Academy was
more than 2 states with 6-man
the Nebraska 6-man football state champions. And we're ended up rated number 4 in the nation. Congratulations to these 2 gentlemen and to the Spalding Academy football team.
David Riley from Spalding Academy, and I did not pick up who the 3rd player was. I didn't see him. I assumed he was going to run out on the field, but maybe Alan picked that up. Alan, did you happen to hear who the 3rd one was? No. Well, we'll try to get that for you here in just a moment.
We'd like to ask the kids in the south end zone to please refrain from playing football during the game for your own safety and for the safety of our players. Thank you very much.
The top. That's can't do much more.
No, you can't. You're looking at kids from 6 different states. In Texas, you're looking at over 130 schools to choose from. It really is quite an honor for you.
Well, if things weren't great enough, the East is going to get the ball. Coach, What do you expect here in the second half?
Well, I think we're going to see the West come off and probably put the ball in the air right off the bat as soon as they can get it back. We're going to see the West defense probably gambling a lot.
Hey guys, who was the third All-American?
Kicking off for the West will be number 46, Jason Porter. Back deep to receive for the East, number 21, Dallas Murphy.
All right, here's the ball. Kicked down the middle of the field, bounces at the 5 and into the end zone. Dallas Murphy
rolls into the end zone for a touchback. That'll be first down and 15 for the East. Ball at the 15-yard line.
We haven't lost it after that.
Well,
Come on, hey!
I know Walt would disagree, but
thought I was derelict on my duties here.
so we are ready to get things rolling. The East will have the ball, and now things a little more wide open. We'll see different kids in different positions possible.
You'll see some of your better athletes probably playing both sides of the ball. Looks like
Spread formation. Dallas Murphy isn't even in there.
Right there,
Looks like Trent Crumley in the backfield with the football. Looking to pass, looking. He's got Miranda. He's going deep. He's got Riley wide open. Complete. Down to the 40, 25, and he's brought down.
Number 33, Trent Crumley to number 45, John Riley is complete.
On the pass from
Tackle on the play by number 40, Chad Livingston.
And it's inside the 15 all the way down to the 12-yard line, 53 yards.
quite a pass by the Crumley boys from Monroe.
Gain of 58 on the play will make it first down and goal to go for the East with the ball at the 12-yard line.
A lot of speed in those legs.
Now we'll come out of that I set. Again, Murphy and Henderson back there. They'll pitch to Murphy. Off the left side, inside the 10, down to the 5.
Ball carried by 21, Dallas Murphy.
And it'll be second and goal at the 4, getting off the bottom of that pile.
Tackled on the play by 26 Aaron Williams.
From Luke County. Also over there,
44, Rick Adams.
Rick Adams of Hildreth.
Gain of 8 on the play will make it second down and goal to go. Ball at the 4-yard line.
They're going to try and put as many points on the board as they possibly can, I believe.
And I'm sure these kids have a little pride too. They might want to go out and get their name in the All-Star record book as well for different things.
Well, and you can't blame the kids for they aren't going to go out there and just lay down. They're going to give their very best effort every second that they're out there, or that's what you ask of them.
I'm sure that's what they're going to give.
Looks like Jared Stinson's coming out of the game with a slight injury.
He's walking, so hopefully he'll be okay. Flip back, still pitch it to Murphy, trying to get outside, and Adam trying to
Ball carried by Murphy. Tackled on the play by 44, Rick Adams.
Very often, but that time he's going to lose maybe 2 yards on the play. Hildreth's own Rick Adams with the tackle.
Lost one on the play, and make it third down.
The West
Goal to go, ball at the 5-yard line.
They've got some different people coming from different spots on the field now.
We're on the right hash mark. They're down and 6 out of the I set again. Here's the snap. Jensen gives it up the middle to Henderson, and he's in there for the
Ball
touchdown.
carried by number 25, Chad Miranda for the touchdown. Makes the score the East 33 to the West 6.
This one from 6 yards out.
And looks like Dallas Murphy's going to attempt the PAT kick here.
Score now 33 to 6. So what the West didn't want to happen happened, Coach.
Yeah, it's a tough break for the West if they came right out and hit that big pass to start the second half.
There's still a lot of football left. I've seen way more than this one in this amount of time. He kicks up, and it is no good.
The extra point attempt by Murphy is
no good. And with 10:21 to go,
10:21 remaining in the third quarter, the score remains the East 33, the West 6.
The kickoff for you in 30 seconds here on King and Over.
Sorry about that. Yes,
Let's go!
It's okay. It's okay. You can just bring the fourth quarter home. That's why we got these cups and not very many people out here.
Come on, Hank! Come on, Hank!
We are back at the 6-man All-Star game from Hildreth, Nebraska. Doug Lugo along with Alan Gary, the head coach of
Kicking off for the East will be number 19, Steve Rowan.
At the end of the game,
back deep to receive for the West will be number 38, John Christensen.
Player of the game. I think they still let us vote in that. They usually have, so hopefully we'll get to do that again. But there's enough press here. There's a few more people every year, and that's what we like to see. Here's the kickoff, a short one. It's going to be taken left about the 16, out to the 20, to the 25. Breaks the tackle, get out of bounds.
Being returned by 40.
And the ball returned by
Chad Livingston, being knocked out of bounds by 25, Chad Ferranda.
At their own 29-yard line.
Keeping possession of the ball.
First down and 15 for the West. Ball is at the 29-yard line.
Every time they got something started in the first half, the turnover came along and ended all the momentum. Six-man football momentum is a large part of your ball.
Yeah, if you can get that and get it quickly. Holbert's going to be in the backfield. But he's also got back to Christensen, it looks like. Christensen has been on fire throwing the ball, but Christensen's going to run. He's got a blocker, Holbert, and he slips down. Oh, trying to make
ball carried by 38, John Christensen.
To throw his man to the sidelines. And as Christensen cut back, he slipped down a gain of about 4 on the play out to the 33. But positive yardage.
Gain of 4 on the play will make it second down and 11.
They throw the kicking tee off, which is there for play.
Yeah, that might be an added defender down the field there for the East.
I would imagine that would not feel good.
No.
Anywhere. Spreading it out to the left side, here comes, should we call it the loop? Just call it the loopster. Put it officially as the loopster. George from Arcadia. Here's the pitch, Holbert. Rolling. There it is, and off the fingertips again, incomplete. That's what they ran.
Pass attempt from 16, Bobby Hurlbert. 38, Christensen is incomplete.
That time just didn't make the catch.
It'll bring up third down and 11. Ball's at the 33-yard line.
It's, like I said earlier, really tough for these young kids coming in and only having 7 practices during the week to try and perfect that play. Bobby Hurlbert's run that play 100 times in his career, and very few times has not been successful. So you might see that later on.
Same set. This time they'll go to the strong side. There's a fumble. It's still loose. Let's see who got on it, I think.
Fumble on the play being recovered by 16, Bobby Hurlbert.
And that's almost like turning it over, Coach. They just didn't get anything going on their first offensive possession. Good run back on the kickoff. And
loss of 8 on the last play will make it fourth down and 19. Ball is at the 25-yard line.
Well, if the East is going to turn one over, I think the West would say we'd take one right here on this kick. Dallas Murphy stands all the way back at his own 24-yard line. Back to punt it is Holscher, Andy Holscher from Bartley. He takes it, and he's 15, beats it away. A beautiful kick, drives him all the way back to the 13, up to the 20. Dances around, loses his footing, gets back up, and he's hit.
Punt being returned by 21, Murphy.
On the tackle, Aaron Williams, and also
tackle led by 32, Chad Buell. 18, Jason Munson.
Jason Munson. They were all there.
First down and 15 for the East. Ball is at the 20-yard line.
That's one of your better chances of catching Dallas Murphy when he has to kind of dance around.
Clock moving around, 8:20 to go, third quarter. East on the offense at their own 19. Here's a high pitch. Murphy hauls it down, goes across the green, 25-30. He's running by defenders over to the 37-yard line.
Ball carried by Murphy.
For the first down.
Tackled on the play by 40, Livingston. 44, Rick Adams.
That's where they have him in.
Well, he demonstrated the speed. His time so far in the ballgame doesn't seem to have reflected on his conditioning, because he's really good at speed.
Well,
first down and 15 for the East.
Murphy has the most net yards and
ball at the 37-yard line.
Net rushing yards, and that could be a danger here tonight. He's got almost 100 yards. Here's a blitz, breaking away. Here's the pass to Riley at the line of scrimmage up to the 40. He's got running on 35-30. Uses his blockers, 25-20. Down at the 10, 5 touchdown. And a broken play. It's a good nobody back to help.
Makes the score of the East 39 over West 6.
Had Trent Crumley in his arms, bringing him down. Crumley dumped it off about 5 yards to John Riley. Riley brought it upfield, caught 2 great blocks. One was from the Cedar Rapids gentleman, I believe, but I couldn't quite pick up both of them. He cut across the field and went in for the touchdown from 43 yards out.
Trent Crumley showing great poise, standing in with somebody grabbing hold of the shoulder pad and still getting passed off.
Second touchdown.
Broken play.
Broken play on the extra point. They'll throw it into the end zone, complete. Here's Rios.
Extra point attempt, the pass from 25, Chad Toronto to 43, David Riley.
Riley. So Leach Riley.
With 7:39 remaining in the third quarter,
Now
makes
it's
the
starting
score
to
of
roll
the
up a
East
little
40
bit. 40 to 6.
to West 6.
Take the timeout and have the kickoff in 30 seconds here on KNLV.
Kick it off for the East is 19, Steve Rome.
Now we look at the
Back deep for the West is 38, John Christensen.
scoring, and the East is a little above pace, and the West a little below pace, and that gives you your current score of 40 to 6. And Roan will kick it off for the East All-Stars. This one will be taken deep out of the 10 to the 15 to the 20, out to the 25-yard line, and hold down.
Ball being returned by Christensen.
Christensen of Orlando.
Tackle led on the play by 23, Jesse Henderson.
Must have caught a little dinger.
First down and 15 for the West.
Now
Ball is at the 27-yard line.
we haven't seen Jared in the last series here. I think he might have taken a little shot to the head.
I took quite a few of those in my early years,
And it's still showing.
and I'm radioing them, so there you have it. We have first and 15. Let's see what the West can do. Here's the inside handoff. Jason Porter, the new quarterback, is running the football that time.
Ball carried by 26, Aaron Williams.
Luke County. Luke County.
Tackle led by 33, Trent Crumley.
John Riley, one of the men on the tackle.
What a misdirection try by the West.
Gain of 1 on the play, make it second down and 14.
Second and 14. Ball is at the West 28-yard line, we'll call it. Overload to the right side. Porter of Alba, the quarterback, takes the snap under center, pitches it to Christensen. He tries to go against the grain again, and he gets nowhere. Hit hard.
Ball carried by Christensen.
And number 23.
Tackled on the play by 23, Jesse Henderson.
Defense making some hits.
The East is starting to bring the linebackers up. They're being very aggressive, bringing them up on the line. So actually, the 3 West linemen are having 5 feet.
Loss of 1 on the play, make it third down and 15.
Maybe a dump.
Ball is at the 27-yard line.
Third down, you've got to expect a pass as Dorsey will check out for the West. It's third down and 15. Let's see if the West can break something open here. I formation with Williams and Christensen. Ford to the quarterback. Drops straight back. Looking. He's got a man. He goes with the screen over to Christensen out to the 30, 35, to the 38. Short of the first down. Again.
Pass attempt from Porter to Christensen is complete. Tackled on the play by 45, John Riley.
But he had Jason Munson possibly. He had worked his way toward.
Gain of 11 on the play, make it fourth down and 4.
Don't know if he'd have been able to get the first down, but they were giving him a cushion.
And they had the screen.
Ball 38-yard line.
The East defense definitely was giving them that room there.
They're going to line up in punting formation. Still a lot of time left, but you just don't want to give the ball away. But we'll see if they do punt it or not. Back semi-deep is Henderson for the East. Holscher with it. Will punt it from his 30. High kick. Down the field. Inside the 10. To the 5. To the 3-yard line. And they will down the field. Good downfield coverage.
Ball being down by the West team at the 3-yard line. It'll be first down and 15 for the East.
So for only about the second time West was tackled at the 2-yard line. Just timed right out. They were surely been on the 40 again. I set. Again, same running backs. They give it to Henderson. Up the middle he goes across the 5 to the 7. Gain of 5.
Ball carried by Caranda.
Tackle like Adam. Also one of the...
Tackle by 40, Livingston. 44, Rick Adam.
Both Arcadia and Luke County have those white helmets, and I always wait to see it.
Gain of 4 on the play, making second down and 11.
Yours are the stylish. Mike.
Penn State.
You wear black shoes to make you look slow, too, don't you?
We don't need much help with that sometimes.
We've got second down 11 for the East. At their own 6. They'll pitch it to Murphy. Sweep to the right side. He's hit and knocked down at the 10. Fumble, but the East gets it back. The East has left it down there twice. And there again.
Double on the play. Be recovered by Caranda.
West is starting to vary their defensive fronts, and that's seeming to confuse the East on their blocking and allowing them to string out the offense.
Gain of 2 on the last play, making third down and 9.
Assistant coach Steve Fields.
Ball's at the 10-yard line.
Taking care of that West defense. It is third down and 9. Split back, straight back. Looking. Goes to his right, looking deep. Now looking across the field, trying to screen to Murphy. A double pass. Murphy throws it down the middle.
Check for Murphy to 23. Henderson is complete. Tackled on the play by 36, Jim Hort.
Murphy. Henderson just took off down the field. No one was able to pick him up down the field, and Dallas threw it to him.
Gain of 16 on the play, making first down and 15 for the East.
Is at the East 26-yard.
Follows at the 26-yard line.
Picking up the initial receivers there at the center, but the longer that Dallas Murphy stayed back there, the longer the block released in the field.
Out of the spread formation. Looks like both Marquette gentlemen in the backfield. Jensen will take the ball from Powell. Jensen wants to run. He's got a lot of room. 30, 35, midfield 40. Here's now he's brought down there again.
Ball carried by 37, Jensen. Tackled on the play by 26, Williams.
Picking up the tab a little bit.
Well, Aaron Williams is an excellent open field tackler. He always has been. It's pretty
Gain of 14 on the play, will make it second down and 1.
Might mention Jason Porter, who comes off the football field. Guarantee you, he's the only man on this field that's ever been on the J1 show.
Yeah, although they're hoping for you.
Yeah, for what? I'm more one of those Letterman stupid people tricks. It is second down and 1 at midfield, and the Elba guys did a great job. They really did handle themselves well. It looked like they had a good time. Here's the blitz. Williams falls on his leg. Jensen picks it up here. And he's down at the 35 to the 33. And the East blitzer
Jensen to 15, Sheldon Crouch is complete.
has a big hit, caused the fumble, and just couldn't get around that extra defender back there to pick it up. That was Hagemar. Excuse me.
Gain of 5 on the play, will make it first down and 15 for the East. The ball's at 35-yard line.
Almost came away with it. Instead, a gain of 5 and a first down. Here's the pitch to Henderson, a gain of 3 on a dive.
Ball carried by 25, Caranda. Tackled on the play by 44, Rick Adam.
It's over. It's not over. They probably gained 20 yards on the
Gain of 4 on the play, make it second down and 11.
Six-man football, and you just never know. How long it is for that 15 yards, but oftentimes one play gets picked up with more.
Second and 11. Ball at the West 32-yard line. High set, movement, no flag. Here's the handoff Henderson. He got through there quickly around the left side 25. One man to beat, and he's tackled.
Ball carried by Caranda.
Excuse me, instead of
Tackle on the play by
23.
36,
Out of bounds.
Jim Hort.
By Hort.
The West got caught in a blitz situation that time where they were bringing 4 people up into the front, and a quick pitch to the fullback coming through the middle.
Gain of 15 on the play, make it first down and 15.
So now
Ball
they're starting to move the ball
16-yard
again.
line.
The West had made a couple, 3 great stops on a couple series, and then 2 big plays for the East, and they're down inside the 20. Here's the pitch to Murphy. Trouble in the backfield. High steps, gets back to the line of scrimmage, runs towards the out of bounds.
Ball carried by 21, Murphy.
Murphy gains 3 more. It's going to be second down and 12.
Tackle led by 20, Sean Hanna.
Let's say second down and 10.
Gain of 5 on the play, make it second down and 10.
So they can still get
Ball's at the 11-yard line.
2:06 to go here in the third quarter of play. The East All-Stars 40, West All-Stars 6 in the 6th annual 6-man game. Split backs for the East. They have the ball. Jensen will pitch it over on the right side. That time it is 23 Henderson. He looks like he's hemmed in. Makes a little step, rolls towards the end zone.
The West 6.
So here's the man that you hadn't maybe heard a lot about from Prague High School, Jesse Henderson, showing his wear here tonight. Making it 46-6. As we line up for some extra points. Jesse looks like he's going to go to Peru State College. That's what he has down here in his itinerary. So they're going to get what appears to be a good football player. Here's the snap. It's a bad one. They're going to throw it into the end zone. Complete.
Pass it down from 25, drawn to the 45. Riley is complete for the extra point.
In the third quarter, it is 47-6.
With 1:57 remaining in the third quarter, makes the score the East 47, the West 6.
Other things to talk about here. There's a lot of coaching changes going on in the 6th.
Kicking off for the East will be 19, Steve Rohn.
Moving up, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. You're looking at 2 of the top teams.
Back deep for the West is number 40, Chad Livingston.
So number 1 and 2 in preseason will probably have new faces at the coaches.
Here's the kickoff taken by Chad Livingston coming around the left side.
Ball carried by 40, Livingston.
At the 28, and over there making a hit, Jesse Henderson on the lead.
Tackle led by 15,
Also,
Shelton Crouch.
Carson moving on, and we're going to Stromsburg, I believe. And Henry Miller, we just found out this past week, going to Pender.
Yes.
First down and 15 for the West.
Henry's listening back home. He's probably here tonight.
Ball is at the 28-yard line.
He's listening back home. Going to miss all these fine coaches, and I'm sure there may be some more movement before the summer's over.
Well, that just leaves George Luke as the king of the CBC now.
He is, and George is the king.
If anybody can handle that position, he can do it.
Timeout, West.
In there in the playoffs, turning that program around, and you're just a step away yourself, Coach. You gotta shake the 6-3 and bump the 7-2 one of these.
Yeah, after 2 years at 6-3, one of these days the fortune will turn. Next year, the state has changed. The NSAA has changed it from a 6-district playoff format where there were 6 district champions and 2 wild cards. And now you'll have 4 district champions and then the 4 second place teams. 4 districts will be in the playoff. So no longer will the wild card be in effect. They'll still use the point system, but there will only be 4 districts. Last week I received a letter from the state that said that there will only be 21 schools in the 6-man ranks next year, so they're down to 4 district format.
And it's not because of the lack of players. It seems to be timeout. It seems to be because of all the consolidation, and that's going to keep up.
Correct.
Here we go, back to action. Here's a swing pass to Hulbert. He's looking deep. Nobody's releasing. Now he's got a man wide open. Trying to go deep to Christensen, who was
Pass attempt from Hurlbert to Christensen is incomplete.
played at the East to a man very effectively.
It'll bring up second down and 15.
He was wide open. And
Jerome Fritz, would you please report to your vehicle?
He had it well set up and played well and threw the ball well. It's just the wind caught it and carried it a little bit.
Second and 15, spread formation. They just will have some fun now, Coach. Do what you want to do, throw it, run around, see if you can get something going, maybe get back into the ball game somehow. Hulbert with it. They're sending 2-man. He's in trouble. He tries to throw the ball forward. They're going to call that a fumble and a pick up for a touchdown for the East.
Fumble on the play, the picked up and returned for a touchdown by number 19, Steve Rowe.
And Steve Rowe from Cedar Rapids picked it up. I sure thought that was an
Makes the score of the East 53, the West
2 men after Holbert, and he only had one man blocking for him. And Bobby a little disgusted with that, as are some of the teammates. They really thought that he had dumped that off. It went about 3-4 yards in front of him. His arm was kind of being held. He tried to dump it out there, and they're going to call it a fumble return. And it looks like officially we'd say, what, about 17, 18 yards?
Yeah. Well, when things really start going your way, it just seems like you can't get them stopped when you're on the other end.
And that comes with a minute 35 to go. And you just don't tell the kids to stop playing. Everybody wants to score. Everybody wants to make a hit. It just seems that everything, and I mean everything, is falling into the lap of the East. They will try for the one-point conversion. They'll throw to Dallas Murphy. He's still at the 5, tries to cut up the middle, working his way towards the middle of the end zone, and he just gets across, and it's good. So the East is going to have fond memories of this, and the West...
The extra point attempt is recovered by 47, Kurt Mackey. With 1:35 remaining in the third quarter, makes your score of the East 54, the West 6.
It's tough, boy. And in this game, I don't believe they're 45.
No, or else it would be in effect. It is 54-6, and really it's just all steamrolled. It was 27-6 at half, and the West...
We'd like to remind the Hildreth Lions Club members that there will be cleanup at the football field tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. All Lions members are asked to please come and help clean up tomorrow morning at 8.
They stuck it in. The West turned it over, capitalized again, and a couple of penalties, and just everything just gone the East.
Every time the West would gain in.
Kicking off for the East will be 19, Steve Rowan. Back deep for the West is 22, Garrett Frex.
Well, let's see what we got. Looks like a new man back, Garrett Frex. See if he can get something going. They're going to kick it to him. Frex will take it at his 10. He looks up the middle. 15-20, trying to follow a wall up the middle, and he keeps going. 30. He didn't try and bust outside. We've got a flag, late flag, probably a face mask.
Tackled on the play by number 23, Jesse Henderson. Penalty flag on the play.
9, Jason Siffring of Rising City, talking to the official about what that might have been. But it will be a face.
Personal foul is a penalty call against the East.
Midfield stripe, inside the 40, inside the 35.
15-yard penalty will make it first down and 15 for the West. With the ball 34-yard line.
Nice field position to begin this drive with.
And with that last extra point, Coach, that is the most points set by one team in an all-star game. Something for them to be remembered by. And this is a great, great score.
Yes, it is. You're seeing a lot of people that haven't heard the last of it. They were going to go on and play some college football.
Bobby Holbert, quarterback, stands by his lonesome. They will send Frex in motion, everybody else to the left side. Look to the center, they throw to the center. They hook and lateral it back, another fumble, ball loose. Can Holbert get it? Yes, he does. Bobby Holbert gets it back. And number 38, John Christensen, just turned around.
Fumbled on the play, being recovered by 16, Hurlbert.
Glenn Swartz, I think, might have been the man that hit him off that nose guard position.
Loss of 7 on the play, make it second down and 22. Ball's at the 39-yard line.
Holbert did everything he could to get the fumble back. Loss on the play of about 7.
The center got hit just as he was about to release the pitch, and that caused it to go over Bobby's shoulder pads.
Looks like they're going to bring the heat here. Duffy, a guide rock, looks like he wants to move. There's a quick pass over to Holbert. He's looking across the middle.
That's from 16, Hurlbert. The 36, Jim Ward, is complete.
Holbert just outside the 15. So a good play, and maybe they can keep this up.
Tackled on the play by 29, Jason Siffring. 35, Kent Duffy. First down and 15 for the West. Ball's at the 15-yard line.
Two New Orleans boys have a pretty good play on 5 seconds. Here's the snap. Here's the throw to Holbert. Same thing. Some blocking up. There's a hold not called. Holbert's going to have to try and run. He avoids his defender. He's got all day to do whatever he wants to do. 20, 15, 10, 5, shakes, bakes into the end zone.
Ball carried by number 16, Bobby Hurlbert, with a touchdown.
finally as the clock runs out at the third quarter break.
That's vintage Bobby Hurlper. He just bought himself time all along as he moved around the backfield until one side of the field shifted, and he had nothing but green grass.
Todd Schmidt is the kicker. Holbert is the holder. Schmidt will kick. It's up. It should be good.
The extra point attempt by number 12, Todd Schmidt, is good. At the end of the third quarter, your score, the East 54, the West 14.
And the West 14. We'll start the fourth quarter of play with a kickoff in 30 seconds here on TNL.
Go, play. Good job, Bob. Come on, let's play.
Get their name mentioned because they'll get the ball and a chance to prove themselves.
You're starting to see some people that have defense on the offensive side of the ball and vice versa, which is causing
Kicking off for the West,
new action to take place.
the number 46, Jason Porter. Back deep for the East, number 21, Dallas Murphy.
Nebraska has really represented itself very well on both sides of the ball.
Well, this is Trevor Taylor, and I've always said that Cedar Valley played about as good a brand of six-man football as
Porter kicks it off. Riley takes it at the 7, breaks one tackle, breaks two across the
Ball being returned by Murphy.
before he's finally hauled.
Tackled on the play by 26, Williams.
26, excuse me, Aaron Williams.
22, Garrett Frex.
Frex was there too.
First down at 15 for the East. Ball's at the 30-yard line.
They did a very good job of getting down the field.
Once again, I want to say a big thank you to all the sponsors from all throughout the listening area for making this ball game a success tonight. Not as close as both teams wanted to win. We got a fumble, but they can't hold on the West. It ran right through the hands.
Fumble on the play.
The big guy, Aaron Williams. Ball must be getting a little wet.
Being recovered by 35, Kent Duffy.
Just squirted out like a wet rag. And
Loss of 4 on the play, making second down at 19.
West just couldn't take
Ball
all the money.
27-yard line.
Pockets and buy a break.
No, and anytime the ball bounces, it's sure bouncing towards the purple jerseys.
Loss on the play, second and 19, 11 minutes to go in the game. The East with the football. Centering it is David Riley. The quarterback is Trent Crumley. In the backfield, Henderson and Shelton Crouch from Marquette. They go to Henderson. Wide sweep to the left. Gets to the corner. To the 25. To the 29.
Ball carried by 23, Henderson. Tackled on the play by 26, Aaron Williams.
Coach, we're going to have to vote for offensive.
Gain of 3 on the play. Make it third down at 16. Ball's at the 29-yard line.
It's kind of hard to pick one because you know there's been some good plays on both sides of the football.
Oh, yeah, there's probably 6 to 8 guys on either side that are deserving of both the awards.
Chad Livingston led in the tackles in the first half. Let's see what happens. Here's a dump pass over to the center. Riley, they stick him, but he breaks away from 2 defenders. Runs over another one.
That's 10 from 33, Crumley. 43, Dave Riley is complete. Tackled on the play by number 20, Sean Hanna.
Put him down, left him short with the first down from quite a ways. It's going to be fourth down at about 8, maybe 9. The ball at the
Gain of 7 on the play, make it fourth down at 9.
36.
Chad Livingston dropping back for the punt return. He's done an excellent job so far tonight.
And to punt it away for the East All-Stars will be David Riley. We've got some movement, and there's the flag.
Penalty flag on the
Like
play.
Jesse Henderson couldn't contain his quickness there. He'd been like a spark plug all night long, but probably his quickness taken off there. And coach, as we looked along the way, some of the headlights starting to get an early start for the Hills.
Yeah, they're starting to kind of stream out of here.
Illegal procedure is a penalty call against the East.
There's still a lot of people.
5-yard penalty will make it fourth down at 14.
I'm not a good estimator, but I'd have to say, I don't know, close to 1,000, would you say? Counting everybody here?
Yeah, I would say between 700 to 900 people.
Which is it, Matt? There's a short punt. Maybe Williams got a hand on it. Yes, he did. He's shaking it. And the punt still gets a good roll inside the 25.
Punt beat, ball at the 23-yard line.
Aaron really picking it up here in this second half. I think he's the kid that Jeff Abel we were talking about, I said, there's only one kid out there that really starts to shine in the second half, and he's one of a couple that really start to do the job.
He plays a lot on hard. He's not a very big kid, but he does a lot.
Doesn't give up. West with it. Orleans backfield. There's Christensen rolling. Going for it all. It is complete. Inside the 30 to Hulbert. He's wrestled down by Dallas Murphy. And by Henderson.
38, Christensen. 16, Hulbert is complete.
Came back and made the
Tackled on the play by 23, Jesse Henderson, 21, Dallas Murphy.
For the Western All-Stars with 8:51 to go in the ballgame. And checking back in.
Gain of 25 on the play, making first down at 15.
In on the offense. Bobby
Ball
Hulbert
31-yard line.
at the right end. The center's Rick Allen. And staying in there, John Christensen. Stenson will take the snap. They'll give it to Christensen. There's a fumble. They call it an incomplete pass because he threw it forward.
Pass attempt is incomplete.
Had the play set up. A little shovel
Bring up
pass.
second down at 15.
Jeremy Dorsey coming in. Garrett Fresh from Eva Valley will check in for the offense. Defense over there, we've got a lot of the same kids. Glenn Swartz is in there. Number 27, Chris Watts from Cedar Rapids is in there. Looks like Kevin Karmazin and Lawrence is in there. Dallas Murphy and Jesse Henderson in there on the defense. Here's the snap. Bobby Hulbert, big blitz, need a block. He gets it. A lot of running room. He's going to take off 25-20. 15-10, heading for the corner, 5, and ripped out of bounds.
Ball
At
carried
the
by
4-yard
16,
line.
Robert.
Running him down over there. Looks like that was Karmazin, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
From Lawrence, Nebraska. Kevin ran him down, but a big gain on the play.
Tackled on the play by number 11,
Bobby
Kevin
Hulbert.
Karmazin.
Garrett Frex did an outstanding job down the field. He was about to give a block, but it...
Gain of 27 on the play, making first down and goal to go for the West. Ball
27
4-yard
on the play,
line.
first and goal, and out of the spread formation. Hulbert the short man this time. Christensen behind him. Hulbert takes it, goes to Christensen, wants to run towards the right end. Good block, Bobby Hulbert. Christensen dives forward, but he's going to be
Ball
stopped.
carried by Christensen.
Hulbert had 3 guys. He had his choice.
Tackled on the play by 27, Chris Watt.
Blocked the front one, and that allowed him to get a couple of yards, and it'll bring up second down and goal at the 1.
Gain of 3 on the play, make it
We have
second down and goal to go.
In this 6th.
Ball is at the 1-yard line.
You're seeing why Bobby Hurlbert was such a valuable asset for Arcadia this year. Not only can he pass and run, but he can receive and throw blocks downfield.
Let's see what we've got coming here. Another split. Here's the pass to Hulbert. They're going to try a reverse. No, it's a fake, and Hulbert, one man to beat to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown.
Ball carried by number 16, Bobby Hulbert for the touchdown.
Scores for the second time this evening. This 7
Score of the East, 54, the West 20.
Well, Bobby Hurlbert one-on-one is pretty tough to bring down when he can see the corner of the end zone coming. He's got the long legs and enough speed to where he can usually make it to the corner.
And let's see what they're going to do for the extra point. They'll line up to kick it. Todd Schmidt again. Looks to be the kicker. Bobby going to go to college. Not sure where yet as the kick is up, and it is
The extra
good.
point attempt by number 12, Todd Schmidt, is good.
And with 7:37
7
to
minutes
go in
and
the ball
37
game,
seconds
it is
remaining
the
in the
East
game. Makes the
54
score of the
and the
East
West
54.
22.
The
We'll
West
take a
22.
timeout. Have the kickoff for you in 30 seconds here on KNLB. I don't know if we could ask the Murphy. Murphy.
I'd say Murphy's got it.
I think Murphy gets it down there and Henderson scores. Defense, I'd vote for somebody from the West. I believe they from the East.
Get fired up! Come on! Seriously, roll it!
Kicking off for the West will be number 46, Jason Porter. Back deep for the East, number 21, Dallas Murphy.
Ready to kick it off, 7:37 to go. The score is 54-22. Jason Porter boots it. Nice kick, line drive. Murphy jumps up, tries to stay in, but lands
Kick
on the
goes into the end zone for a touchback. First down at 15 for the East. Ball 15-yard line.
Here tonight. They always run away from him, but he takes care of anything he has to do out there.
Showing why
Fired up! Come on, let's go!
So that means the touchback, and the ball will come out to the 15-yard line. First down and 15 for the Eastern All-Stars. And we will set up in an I formation. There's a handoff up the middle. Murphy breaks a tackle across the 20 to the
Ball carried by 21 Murphy.
And it's time to
Tackled on the play by number 12, Todd Smith.
One for each. Okay. We'll be doing that while we're talking to you.
Gain of 9 on the play, make it 2nd down and 6.
And they will announce that at the end of the ball game, and we'll bring that to you. As we said, when we came here the first year, it was basically just the K&LD crew and a couple other guys picking the player of the game. And now, as we were hoping it would be in future years, they have really come out and done some good. We have a lot more press here this evening. As we have a
Penalty flag on the play.
offense, and both coach, you tell them about what's going on.
Illegal procedure is the penalty call against the East. 5-yard penalty will make it 2nd down and 11.
Football for its excitement, and it really does appeal to the football fans.
Bring up 2nd down and 11. Tight formation. They may run the rest of the ball game and try and keep the clock going. Murphy brings it up across the 25-30.
Ball carried by Murphy. Tackle on the play by 40, Livingston.
I think, Coach, we both voted for the same two guys. I got to vote for him, too. It was a close one, but I'm going to vote for him on the defense. Let him make the run. So, first down on the play.
Gain of 13 on the last play will make it 1st down and 15 for the East. Ball's at the 33.
The offensive play of the game, if our votes are in the majority. Back to pass. Here's Crumley rolling out. Throws across the middle, complete to David and John Riley. To the 30, the 25. He breaks a tackle and goes all the way in.
That's Justin 33. Trent Crumley to 45. John Riley is complete for the touchdown. Makes the score the East 60, the West 22.
For the defensive back from West to try and catch up with John Riley. He had the ball tucked away and was headed up the field.
It's hard to have the football kid position, which we just did. There's a lot of talent out there. We keep mentioning it all night. Regardless of what the score is, there is just flat out a lot of talent.
Well, this is truly an all-star event because you're seeing the sampling of the best across the state. And this year, I believe there were 2 schools.
Here's the snap. They're going to go for one. Dallas Murphy to throw to the end zone and complete. I think John Riley,
The extra point attempt is no good.
Lost a step.
With 6 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the game,
And with 6:27 to go in the ball game, it is 60-22 in favor of the East. And we'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. I thought about writing it down, but I figured if we split the vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, Autry's Paint Company recently held a field decoration contest across the United States. Hildreth football field was rated #1 in the state of Nebraska and #2 in the nation. The gentleman responsible for the decoration and preparation of the field is located on the east sideline wearing the white t-shirt and purple shorts. Brian Raymond crew. Kicking off for the East is 19, Steve Roan. Back deep for the West, 22, Garrett Freck.
Here's the kickoff. Jared Stinson finally going to get the handle on out to the 15.
That's it.
Finds a blocker.
That's it.
Cuts up field. He's tripped up.
Kick being returned by 34, Jared Stinson.
Got to touch the ball. Kind of got bunged up early in that third quarter, but now he's back out there and trying to do something here. 20 to go.
So Trevor Lamson.
First down at 15 for the West. Ball's at the 20-yard line.
We've got a lot of yelling still out there, back and forth. The teams trying to get each other fired up. The West would like to take it down there and get some more points on the board. We go out of the spread offense. Holbert back there. Assuming Christensen. It is. Christensen fakes the pass. Goes to his center. McAllen, he can't haul it in. just a tad
Pass
low.
attempt to 44, Rick Adam is incomplete.
Incomplete out to the 25. That'll bring up second and 15.
Bring up second down and 15.
Utilize that center in the passing pattern. Right from the snap, he was headed downfield.
Earlier, the center just, even if they wanted to get it to him, couldn't get out of there because he was being met by three rushers. Having some trouble. Randy Holscher splits out wide to the left. Two men out wide to the right, including Chad Buell. Long count. Here's the snap. Here's the throw across the field. It's complete on a little screen. 20-25. Big hit, but he runs it over.
Pass complete. 38, Christensen.
That was two Christensen for Moore.
Yes.
Tackle led by 11.
36 and 38.
Kevin Carmazine.
Lawrence was in on the tackle. Nice little gain on the play. Takes him up to the 29.
Gain of 9 on the play, make it third down and 6. Ball's at the 29-yard line.
Everything here tonight. Couple of All-American a lot of scoring. Running. We'll have our All-Stars for this game afterwards. Here's the snap. Christensen rolling to the right. Got Chad Buell and just overthrows him. Buell down to the 25-yard line of the East. Couldn't catch
Pass
up to
attempt from Orange 32. Chad Buell is incomplete.
Fourth and 6.
Tough spot for the West to be punting out of right now.
Bring up fourth down and 6.
This has been a beautiful, beautiful night for football. I know the Western kids would like to have said that it would go a little bit closer. Not going too far out on a limb. I think maybe the East might have the best team maybe assembled all together that we've seen in the last 6 years.
It'd be pretty hard to beat the Patriots on that team this year. It goes pretty deep. They have all the areas covered.
Molsher, another beautiful punt. They let him hit, and it takes a nice West roll inside the 20, inside the 15 to the 12. And another good punt.
Punt being down by the West.
39-yard
first
punt.
down and 15 for the East. Ball's at the 12-yard line.
Had to help carry his team this year.
Yeah, Randy's a big, strong kid, about 6'3", 200 pounds, but he had a strong right arm, and when Taylor played Bartley, he kept him in the ballgame with his arm alone.
He'll be going to McCook Community College, and I'm sure whatever he does there, he'll be successful. As we're in the waning moments, 6 minutes to go in this ball game. The West back on the offense. Have it inside their own 15 at the 12. I formation. There's a pitch back to Dallas Murphy around the left side. Got some running room. Across the
ball carried by Murphy.
Down to the 18 and
tackled on the play by number 12, Todd Schmidt.
Surpassed that 174-yard rushing play.
And he doesn't look like he's wearing out either.
Sounds like a cut from some kind of spoof movie or maybe like, and it doesn't look like he's wearing out either. And he's just all heart. Dallas is a good kid too. We've known him and been able to joke.
Gain of 9 on the play, making second down and 6.
And he just keeps getting better, and I'm sure he will continue to keep getting better. He's just a great kid, and especially a very good athlete. I couldn't catch him. Here's the pitch back to Crouch from Marquette. Breaks a tackle out to the 25, to the 29, and he's wrapped up there.
Ball carried by 15, Sheldon Crouch.
Is number 40.
Tackled on the play by 40, Livingston. 12, Schmidt.
Memorized by now. I don't know, did they have a tackle?
Gain of 8 on the play, making first down and 15 for the East.
10 in the first half. Defense.
Ball 29-yard line.
16 by Darren Smith of Luke County and Remington DeGarmo of Lawrence last year, and in 1992 by Randy Holbert of Arcadia, all the 16. I think Livingston probably passed that up.
I think he's going to buy the 16.
Pitch to Dallas Murphy, sweep to the left side, to the 30 to the 35. He's hit out of bounds there. Somebody with a
ball carried by Murphy. Tackle on the play by Schmidt.
The gain on the play, just about to 7. We'll bring up third down. Or second down. Is it second down or third? It's second. Okay, second down. We'll call it about 8.
Starting to see some new faces out on the West defense here.
Back in there is a Trevor Lamson. Try to pick up as many as we can. I think that's Dorsey out there.
Jason Wilson's come back in.
Agemeyer's out there. Here's a pitch in the backfield across the 40 to the 35, out to the 30. With the football, Chad had Corona playing. Nice gain on the play, enough for the first down. The game about 15, maybe 16.
Ball carried by
Also
Miranda.
on the defense, we said Todd Schmidt, Jeremy Dorsey's in there. Hagemeyer, number 26, Aaron Williams, still playing some good defense.
First down at 15 for the East. Ball's at the 30-yard line.
I haven't seen anybody really running him over.
No, he's been very solid on the defense for the West team.
Offensively, still basically the same unit at the right end, Jason Pacific right now. We'll go to the left to Dallas Murphy, breaks the tackle 25, 20, now he's loose, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Ball carried by number 21, Dallas Murphy, for the touchdown. Makes the score, the East 66, the West 22.
We got that jumbled up number again, so I can't be quite sure. I think it's 4:18 to go in the game. But Murphy took it in from 28 yards out.
With that run, Dallas Murphy has become the leading rusher in a six-man All-Star game with 218 yards.
Just made 218 yards. Dallas Murphy has rushed for more yards in the All-Star game than anyone in its history. Here's the extra point attempt. Ball bobbled. Rushed in there is Munson. Can't quite get him. Throw to the end zone is good. Dallas Murphy. Murphy.
Pass attempt from Rhonda to Murphy is complete for the extra point.
Rhonda to Murphy for 1 point. And it's now 67 to 22. Stay with this.
With 3:18
There's 3:18
remaining in the game, makes your score the East 67, the West 22.
Plus, we will wrap things up.
We'd like to remind everybody that immediately following tonight's game, we will be having the presentation of the offensive and defensive most valuable players. Kicking off for the East, 19, Steve Roan. Back deep for the West, 22, Garrett Frex.
We are back here. Here's the long kick. It is into the end zone. Trying to run it down.
Kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. To be first down at 15.
Able to recognize the voice. He's filling in.
Ball at the 15-yard line.
All got a family benefit to attend this afternoon.
We have a gentleman who has lost his car keys. If anybody has found a single car key,
Coach,
would you please take it to the East concession stand?
last 3 minutes here, kind of between
Thank you.
upcoming season. We'll talk about that right after this play. Jason Porter, the quarterback. The high back Garrett Frex, Jared Stenson, the fullback, tight formation. He's got CBC men on the end. Here's the handoff up the middle across.
Ball carried by Stenson.
Stenson picking up 3.
Tackle on the play by Carmazine.
Kurt Mackey. See you around.
41, Chad Frank.
Coach, also on the tackle, Chad Frank.
Gain of 3 on the play makes the second down at 12.
Teams are going to be hot next year in your estimation, coming off last year's team.
You got to look at Academy as number 1 until somebody beats them. And Archer's probably have the best average in the state platform that they've got. So that would be 1
Porter, pump fake, back to pass, lets it fly, has a man Frex, but it's picked off Jason Sibley, who has it.
Pass attempt by Porter being intercepted by number 29, Jason Siffring for the East. It'll be first down at 15 for the East. Ball 32-yard line.
We'll have nice numbers for the first time.
For an eye back, Carmazin, he's got the football, looking for some running room, changes direction, Dorsey makes him do that, runs it in the
Ball
ball.
carried by 11, Carmazine.
By a Beaver, or by a Bartley player, either a Holscher. Let's see if that's who it was. Yes, it was Randy Holscher with the tackle.
Tackle led by 42, Randy Holscher.
Jeremy Dorsey got back there to make him change directions. Carmazin is at the eye back, and the fullback is
Gain of 1 on the play, make it second down at 14.
Anybody else, Coach?
Arcadia's got to be up there.
Ball's at 31.
His troops are going to be loaded this fall. You know, I look for them to come in very high ranked next fall.
You're saying Arcadia Academy might be a good game. Carmazin has the football across the 30-yard line, breaks the line of scrimmage to the 25.
Ball carried by Carmazine. Tackle on the play by 32, Chad Buell.
From Lee County.
like to remind people, if you would like to order a videotape of tonight's game, you may do so at the East Concession Stand. There are order blanks there for tape. Gain of 8 on the play, make it 3rd down and 6.
They're going to be back to the playoffs. Here's the handoff up the middle to the
ball carried by Duffy.
Across the 20 to the 18.
Tackled on the play by 42, Fulsher.
Anybody from the south or east that you know anything about? Well, there are 2 new schools coming into 6-man baseball. Benedict and Bradshaw are both coming in.
Gain of 4 on the play, make it 4th down and 2. Ball carried by Duffy.
A whole host of gold over there. Again, Holscher. Again, Jason Munson.
Tackle on the play by Holscher.
It's going to be, as you said with that district thing, though, there's going to be a couple of teams that may not have the best record, but that will give them a chance if they don't click right away with the name of the game early in the season. They will.
The East turns over the ball in possession of downs. It'll be 1st down and 15 for the West. Ball 17-yard line.
In some cases, it's going to help you, and then, like our case, it may hurt us. We might see a good equation down in Arcadia.
Again, no, that's the way you guys have been the last 2 years. Porter, because they stopped him on 4th down. Porter putting it up in the air. Triple coverage. Intercepted and pass interference. There's a flag on the play. Shelton Crouch.
Porter being intercepted by 15. Shelton Crouch. There's a penalty flag on the play.
That's just weird. 6-man football and he was in triple coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. You never hear that. 1 second.
1 play to go in the ball game. See if the West can try another Hail Mary. Clock has been sneaking away from us there in the last 3 minutes. Probably for some of the folks that land there, Kevin Carson. He's got the Gatorade down, says the East celebrates over there. And we wish Kevin the best of luck as he moves on to Strasburg. So,
pass interference penalty call against the East.
And hopefully things will work out well, not only for him, but for his assistant and defensive coach for the past few years, Henry Miller. What did they call? Yes, they did call pass interference, but only a 15-yard. They don't get the entire play. 1 play to go. And the final score probably will remain 67-22. That's 89 points. And that looks like 1 point also sent. Making the previous high at 88.
We'd like to remind all the Hildreth Lions members that there will be a cleanup in the morning here in the field at 8 o'clock.
And they are not going to let them get a playoff. Yeah, they are. They started the clock. They shouldn't have. Last play of the ball game. Here we go. Bobby Holbert takes the snap, gives it back to his man, John Christensen. He's rolling. Going to give it everything he has, and he's got a lot. That's going to make the end zone. Did he get it? Touchdown! Coming out of
22, Aaron Frax is complete for the touchdown.
Jim Ward with the
Makes the score. The East 67, the West 28.
Steve Peterson. And that one went for 50 yards, unofficially. That's what I'm going to put in here. 50-yard pass. And it went from Christensen to Jim Ward.
That is the final score.
That is it, 67-28. Well, at least they went on a far run. It really wasn't that bad.
Big round of applause for all of these kids. Excellent game. In just a minute or two, we will be having our presentation of the Most Valuable Player Award.
We'll have the offensive and defensive players of the game as voted on by the media here. And again, the final score, the East 67, the West 28. We'll be back in 1 minute for our post game here on KNL Video. Okay, 67, 28. Yeah. Not more than 5 minutes. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, it won't be not very long. Yeah, I'll probably take 1 more 60. That's a record. Rushing is a record.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are our most valuable players from tonight's game. First on offense, from Spalding Academy, number 21, Dallas Murphy. On defense, from Llewellyn, number 40, Chad Livingston.
Hey, we're back here at the six-man All-Star High School football game. And with me, Alan Gary, and Coach, we must have been in the right. The men we voted for picked up the All-Star appearances here tonight, shattering the rushing record from a alum, Marcus Murphy. I'm sure Marcus will give him a little bit about that. With Dallas Murphy, I think maybe there was a little something different. Dallas Murphy ended up, last count, 220-some yards. Had a couple of touchdowns tonight. He was the offensive player of the game. And the defensive player of the game was from the West, and that was Llewellyn's Chad Livingston. And we didn't get the official count, but we are positive that he will hold the record for most tackles. He had to be around 20, and the old record was 16. Other records that fell, total score, total of 100 or of 95 points, breaks the previous high of 88. And we're not positive about some of the other records, but we know a couple of them have been in there. We know the field goal, the first one ever made, and it was a 44-yarder by Dallas Murphy. That'll hold for a while. Coach, some good efforts out there, and the kids exchanging the red.
You bet. The nice part about this ball game is the kids come here and, like I said earlier, they're all together during the week, and the only time that they ever actually compete against each other is on the playing field on the game night. The only time they're broken up is for the practices. The rest of the time, everything is together, so they come away as friends, and that's what it's really all about.
It's nice to see, and I want to say thank you very much for helping me out tonight. You did a fine job, and we'll have to renegotiate Walt's contract.
Well, I'm just glad I could help out. I had a lot of fun.
Another thing that I always notice, Mom and Dad are here. All the football players come off. They've been here around these guys for a week, and the first person you see them girlfriends right out there on the field.
You bet. They've been kind of in isolation all week away from them, so it's pretty hard to keep them away once they go there.
Again, Dallas Murphy from Spalding Academy High School, the six-man All-Star offensive player of the game and the defensive player of the game. Llewellyn's Chad Livingston from the West. The final score, the East All-Stars 67, the West All-Stars 28. We will wrap it up in 1 minute here on KNLB. So you guys heading straight back, or you spending the night in front of me? Or?
Head back home on cutting meat tomorrow. Then once I'm done cutting meat tomorrow, I think I'm going to head back to the capital city.